Now I gotta share the screen again. Now I gotta share the screen again. All right, present. Let me make sure the volume's on. I can't believe that happened, dude. Let me make sure the volume's on. I can't believe that happened, dude. One of your friends is online.
I can't believe that happened.
Now let me look at what y'all are talking about.
One of your friends is online.
My lineage is in Barbados, St. Vincent.
Now let me look at
Alabama,
what y'all are talking about.
GAVA.
Claim my lineage is in Barbados.
Yeah, it's
St.
good
Vincent,
to identify with both sides.
Alabama, GAVA.
Culture.
Yeah, it's good to identify with both sides of your culture.
People tend to be cooler on TikTok than Twitter. I'll give you that.
What's up, but nah, people tend to be cooler on TikTok than Twitter. I'll give you that. What's up, it's Quay.
So you said your mom is Naja.
People tend to be cooler on TikTok than Twitter. So you said your mom is Naja.
First, appreciate the likes. That was annoying, man. I'm not gonna lie, that was annoying.
Child, first appreciate the likes.
Now I gotta delete that off YouTube.
That was annoying, man. I'm not gonna lie, that was annoying.
Go live, dude.
Now I gotta delete that off YouTube.
That was annoying.
And Twitter and everywhere, honestly. Go live, dude.
Up in this piece tonight. What's up, brother Ham?
That was annoying. Me up in this piece tonight. What's up, brother Ham?
What's going
on? What's up, brother Ham? What's going on?
We got Chubbs McLovin. Let's see if Chubbs really crashed some.
We got Chubbs really crashed some. Let's see if Chubbs really crashed some.
That's because.
Let's see if Chubbs really crashed some.
And put it on the spot.
What's up, Chubbs?
That's true.
That's because
they love bumping
call you out.
You
can
Twitter.
hear it.
That's what I'll be like.
Yeah, true.
I know they do it on here.
Yeah, they love
bumping their gums on Twitter. That's what I'm.
What's up, quotes?
I know they do it on here too, but they really like bumping their
language
classes tonight.
What's up, quotes?
Not tonight.
Algonquin language classes tonight.
Shout me out.
Not tonight.
Bro, I'm trying to grow on TikTok again.
Shout me out. Trying to grow.
Bro, I'm trying to grow.
Bro, I'm trying to grow on TikTok again.
I'm probably the wrong person to ask to shout out.
Bro, I'm trying to grow on TikTok again.
Like my views are not that good.
I'm probably the wrong person to ask to shout out right now.
You're probably the wrong one.
Like my views are not that good.
Shout out on
not Twitter, like they used to be. I'm probably the wrong one. You better off asking for a shout out on Twitter, honestly.
That's why when Native Americans talk about now Indians, I did notice that.
That's why when Native Americans talk about now they Indians.
Is he on here?
I did notice that.
Who is Mike TV?
But you can laugh. Who is Mike TV?
I mean, I'm down to collab
on here. Who is Mike TV?
I don't mind. That's me.
Oh, I mean, I'm down to collab with anybody.
They ain't going.
I don't mind. That's me.
Oh, that's
really?
You?
You're king.
I'm knowing
you. They ain't going.
Who's Mike? Okay, appreciate it.
Oh, that's you?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow you back.
I'm known on YouTube. Oh, okay, for sure. Who's Mike? Okay, appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna follow you back on here. We can set something up.
Okay, for sure. Yeah, I don't really be on YouTube like that. Like I don't watch you. I know I stream now. I don't really watch
for sure. YouTube. Yeah, I don't really be on YouTube like that. Like I don't watch you. I know I stream now. I don't really watch YouTube like that. So
yeah,
my apologies.
I'll tag you in a few for sure. Okay, cool.
Yeah, you would love Mike T. I'll tag you in a few of his debate videos.
Yeah, because I'm cool with. Cool. These are some YouTubers I'm actually like.
Yeah, because I'm cool
with Dan Calloway. Like me and Dan Calloway.
These are some YouTubers I'm actually like. I'm cool with.
Dan Calloway.
I'm cool with Dan Calloway. Like me and Dan Calloway. I've talked to Dan Calloway.
Yeah, he's popped up on my Twitter.
Texted Dan Calloway a few times.
That's how Dan Calloway popped up.
Yeah, he's popped up on my Twitter Spaces.
Like I was.
That's how Dan Calloway popped up on me. On Twitter, like I was sharing his content, he would like and retweet it.
He popped up on me,
and then next thing you know, out of the blue, he followed me on Twitter, and he popped up on me in space, and he was just like, "Yeah, I appreciate what you're doing."
Phoenix Moon, Tasha She,
if you know who they myself, are. Who else? Phoenix Moon, Tasha She, if you know who they are.
Who else? Used to be on Clubhouse with
Phoenix Moon, Tasha She,
Shan Jordan, them.
Who else?
We used to all be on Clubhouse.
Used to be on Clubhouse with Top Cats and Shan Jordan them. Like we used to all be on Clubhouse at one point.
I told you I don't watch YouTube, so I mean, I know I've talked to Cornell before as well.
I told you I don't watch YouTube, so
because he's cool.
I mean, I know I've talked to Cornell before as well.
Yeah, I know.
I've talked to Cornell before.
Follow each other
because he's cool with Phoenix
Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah, Ascilla. Yeah, I know Ascilla Young, and we follow each other on Twitter and Instagram. I don't know if she's on Twitter. I mean on TikTok. I know Chief Steve.
I'll just.
I know Chief. I know a lot of people. I know Chief Steve. I know a lot of your favorites. I'll just say that. I know a lot of.
I've talked to Cornell before. She's on.
Or they know who I am at least.
Oh yeah, I know Swordfish.
Which I've talked to Cornell before.
So
she's on TikTok. Okay.
So Selena.
Oh yeah, I know Swordfish. Yeah, I know.
He unblocked me. He unblocked me because
I actually got blocked by
using
my
if you see my
he unblocked
videos,
me.
I really don't care.
He unblocked me because
call themselves black.
Using my
he got mad
my videos.
I
really don't care.
I don't care the police.
If people call themselves
what
black,
they call themselves.
Yeah,
he
got mad because I don't care. I'm not
like
police.
Whatever, dude.
On what they call themselves.
He blocked me. He unblocked me.
He got mad at me about that.
I don't really
care.
So
I was like, whatever, dude. He blocked me. He unblocked me on Twitter. Like I don't really want to. I don't really
need to call ourselves this, and that. Like, bro, if you don't get the fuck out of my face,
like we need to call ourselves.
Like, bro, I'm not about to
like, bro. If you don't get the fuck
out of my face, because on Twitter, it's different. People,
I'm that type. Like, bro, I'm not about to.
I'm more open
because on Twitter, black. It's different. People on TikTok are more open to throwing away the term black.
And I was like,
Twitter is a whole different
because.
People are going to
have
fight
that sense, that connection
over that
culture through ethnicity.
And I was like, and because
so I get it.
People have that sense, that connection through
whatever
culture, through ethnicity.
If people say black is ethnicity, then fine.
So I get it.
It's whatever.
So I was like, all right, cool, whatever.
I don't mind that.
If people say black is an ethnicity, then fine.
Like I don't mind
whatever, dude.
I still say
I don't mind that. It's not.
I'm learning other words, melanated.
Like I don't mind that.
Brown, or just American. Honestly, I'm fine with just American.
But I'm learning other words, melanated, copper, or just brown, or just American. Honestly, I'm fine with just American. We ain't got to call ourselves Indian.
What's up, Queen?
We ain't got to call ourselves whatever.
Too many Americans are divided. That's true.
What's up, Queen Me?
Like I'm fine with just American.
Too many Americans are divided. That's true.
Like
I'm fine with just American.
I've gotten
the original definition applies to us.
Right,
so, that's why I've gotten that Elijah Schaefer on Twitter.
I'm like, who's this immigrant?
Right? I went off, not went off, but I would quote Elijah Schaefer saying a bunch of racist stuff. I'm like, who's this
Twitter
immigrant?
Will investigate.
And lo and behold, people on Twitter found his genealogy. And Twitter will investigate. They found his genealogy, right?
Like Elijah Schaefer's
this guy's an immigrant.
Came to America in the late 1800s, early 1900s.
Like Elijah Schaefer's family came to America in the late 1800s, early 1900s.
From Poland.
From
Poland.
Where? From Poland.
Romania?
From Poland.
No, we got immigrants that came over after the Civil War.
I think Romania.
Between the Civil War
we got immigrants that came over.
Talk about we're Americans. We're not Americans.
After the Civil War and World War One. Talking about we're Americans. We're not Americans. And they are. I'm like, who does this?
I get it. Everybody didn't call themselves Indian.
Like, who does this?
And all types of stuff. So,
I get it. Everybody didn't call themselves Indian and all types of stuff.
We got our first guest.
Yeah. Yeah, what's up?
What's going on?
Ooh, we got our first guest.
It's my phone. Yeah, Twitter ain't going. My bad. Let me go back to StreamYard. Hold on. Hold on. Let me enhance my screen. All right, cool. I had the nerve to say I was ugly on.
Let me enhance my
screen.
Boy,
you don't get your stupid ass on.
Somebody had the nerve to say I was ugly on Twitter. I was like, boy, you don't get your stupid ass on.
You don't get your stupid ass on.
Someone had the nerves like, oh, you're ugly.
People ain't showing their faces. Call me.
If you don't get your stupid ass on,
please. You want some pancakes?
People ain't showing their faces. Call me ugly.
Y'all make some pancakes, my dude.
You want some pancakes? You going to IHOP or then? Nah. Y'all make some pancakes, my dude.
StreamYard. Oh. What's up? We got 11 people. Denny. Oh, you guys, I was joking. But you
what's up? We got 11 people. Denny. Oh, you guys, I was dead ass joking. But you really going to Denny's.
What's up? We got the illuminated ones here. Wait till people find out what Illuminati.
We got the illuminated ones in here. Wait till people find out what Illuminati come from.
Illuminati, Freemasonry. Shout out to my boy Safa. What's up, G?
Illuminati, Freemasonry. Shout out to my boy Safa. What's up, G?
Shout
out to my boy Safa. He broke down a lot with his Freemasonry stuff.
I was like, when I found that out, I was like, they just stole everything.
Illinois, the Illinois tribe.
Did America used to make hard shell?
I was like, when I found that out, I was like, they just stole everything.
America used to make hard shell tacos. They made tacos with fried bread. Indian fried bread. I think the hard shell.
I've seen Indian tacos they made tacos with fried bread.
I'm not
Indian fried bread. I think the hard shell comes from Mexico.
We used to make I know the Navajo. They make tacos with Indian fried bread.
We used to make I know the Navajo, they make tacos on Indian fried bread.
Thank you.
So, thank you.
Cause what? Yeah, they made tortillas out of corn. Well, corn is from Mexico. Fried bread equals a chalupa.
Cause what? Yeah, they made tortillas out of corn. Well, corn is from Mexico.
No, they didn't.
Fried bread equals a chalupa.
Navajo do what? I was just
I
literally saw Indian taco there.
Like hello? Navajo dude, what? I was just at a powwow. I literally saw Indian taco there. Like hello?
You're Navajo.
Indian taco.
Okay, you're Navajo. Cool. Y'all use fry. Y'all didn't make tacos.
You're Navajo. Okay, you're Navajo. Cool.
All right.
Y'all don't use fry. Y'all didn't make tacos on fried bread. All right. All right. I guess that's a modern thing. You didn't even spell it.
Let us see you. Go on live, brother. Let us see you. If they want to, I'm not going to force nobody.
Go on live, brother. Let us see you. If they want to, I'm not going to force nobody to come up here. Joanna. If they want
to. Okay, I may have cracked down.
You got Joanna.
Eldon. What's up?
Okay, I may have cracked down.
We got another guest.
Eldon. What's up? Who we got? We got another guest.
I'm eating. If I can join, my kid won't be on. You ain't gotta show your face.
I'm eating. If I can join,
I get it.
My kid won't be on. You ain't gotta show your face.
Appreciate I get it, yo. Oh yeah, we got 1,000 likes.
You don't have to show their face either.
Like flowing.
Thank you. Appreciate the shares, yo. Oh yeah, we got 1,000 likes. Okay, keep the likes going, flowing.
Yeah, somebody's
going and flowing.
Somebody accept. What's up?
Yeah, somebody's in the request. Somebody accept. What's up?
Yo, what's going on? Don't mind the airplane flying. Or helicopter.
What's going on?
My bad. I'm in the man.
Don't mind the airplane flying.
Thanks for having me up. Yeah, my bad. I'm in the man cave eating tacos right now. Some of my followers on YouTube were telling me about you, and they were like, "You should check out this." But hey, it was funny because TikTok. Some of my followers on YouTube were telling me about you, and they were like, "You should check out this dude." And then I went to your TikTok, and I was confused because I'm not on TikTok like that. So I went, and the only video I saw of yours, I guess now looking back on it, it was like a sketch or something, really? And it was this methed out looking $5 Indian dude video or some shit.
Yeah, I know who that is.
Very prominent. He got
I just found out who that was. Really, and I didn't know him because the first time I ever seen him was on Twitter.
Yeah, I just
found out who that was. On Twitter. I didn't know he was stitching my stuff.
I didn't know him because the first time I ever seen him was on Twitter. Somebody shared a video of his on Twitter. I didn't know he was stitching my stuff.
I Beyonce said in the man cave eating tacos. Pause. Damn, come on now. Get your mind out the gutter, okay?
I'm making wavelengths. I ain't even talking about me on YouTube and shit.
But yeah, no, it was just super weird.
Hey, I'm making wavelengths. I ain't even see people talking about me on YouTube and shit.
But yeah, no, it was just super weird though because everybody was like, "Yeah, he's pushing the Aboriginal stuff." But in the one video I saw on your page, for some reason, was like it was only your face for like 2 seconds, and then the rest of the video was that $5 Indian dude talking a bunch of shit.
When I was on TikTok, I was prominent on TikTok with this,
yeah. Because when I was on TikTok, I was prominent on TikTok with this Aboriginal stuff
to me on here.
For
so I was just like, it's kind of
for a few years. Then they like extra shadow banned me, like blacklisted me on here.
I found a break.
So I was just like, it's kind of hard.
That's how
to gain traction anymore. So I took a break, and then I found a breakthrough on Twitter.
Yeah, I'm going through a very similar thing.
That's basically how it's been, and now I'm back streaming and stuff on here.
On YouTube, and then
I'm going through a very similar thing. You know, I built up to like 30K on YouTube, and then got hit with a wrongful termination, then got my channel back, and it kind of steals the thunder a little bit. So a lot of people were telling me to check out TikTok, saying that a lot of people is
for sure. That's how people was telling you to get back on TikTok. It's like you was getting slaughtered.
That's how
people like that's an Indian massacre.
It's like you was getting slaughtered over here or something.
I need you. I gotta feed the streets.
Like, man, that shit light work. These $5 Indians, these goddamn Mexicans, these goddamn Pan Africans teaming up, yo. I was like, man, that shit light work. What are we talking about?
Super light work. It's crazy to me. It's crazy. And it is nuts how some people don't see the vested interest that each one of these groups have in keeping us from our Aboriginal heritage. I mean, the Indians on the res literally get billions of dollars every year from Uncle Sam to buy all the alcohol and methamphetamines they want, as long as they keep up the lie that black folks come from Africa. The Africans on the continent, they get paid billions of dollars every year in foreign aid, as long as they push the agenda, and some of them get, visa lotteries to come over to America and shit. And when it comes to the white tea people, I mean, we all know what vested interest they have about reclassifying us and victims of paper genocide. I mean,
in Russia's paying out people.
Exactly. Because
stuff like that.
In Russia's paying out people.
Anything political,
the trolling, engagement farm, and stuff like that against us. And all types like anything political.
Then they have an African
Russia pays folks to troll. And then what's about to say? And then they have an Africa project.
And they want to build up Africa to be super,
which is like
powerhouse.
30 years away from now.
The African Union and all these.
They want to build up Africa to be the super economic powerhouse.
Keeping this agenda
through the African Union and all these other folks.
Put money into them.
They have an agenda. That's why they had keeping this agenda common, because they want us to come over there.
It's a lot.
Put money into them so they can become this economic superpower.
Oh, he's here.
And stuff like that. So it's a lot. It's a lot of agendas being pushed.
African Union.
Hold on, that dude was here.
Time I checked. I mean, I don't even think all African countries are part of the African Union.
No.
Hold on, that dude was here.
Don't tell me he
talking shit about me. Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Don't tell me he popped out.
Don't tell me he popped out.
What's going on? All right, but yeah, you can go ahead, bro.
Don't tell me he popped out.
No, I'm just reading through the comments.
What's going on?
Crazy. I didn't know.
Yeah, you can go ahead, bro.
Brother Himo was thinking I wasn't the
I'm
real.
just reading through the comments. This is crazy. I didn't know that Brother Himo was thinking I wasn't the real Mike TV. He's like, well, the real Mike TV, please stand up.
Taking the image.
So I found that some people on TikTok and Twitter have been like taking the image of my tribal citizenship card and like pretending to be me, or like taking my logo and fronting like they're me in live streams and shit. So yeah, apparently there's some person there.
I might as well. Is Mike T? I'm go about to subscribe to your channel.
Yeah, I might as well.
I appreciate it.
Is Mike T? I'm go subscribe to your channel.
Content, because I was going hard.
I appreciate it.
Damn.
Yeah, they started flagging so much of my content because I was going hard on the Africans.
And Africans,
they started trying to hit me for hate speech and blase. And Africans can disrespect our lineage all day and night. But as soon as I call one of them motherfuckers a bush baby, all hell breaks loose.
Yo, Twitter is my favorite. I'm not gonna lie, Twitter got it.
Copyrighted. I came up with that. Came from between my own ears. Okay.
I trademarked that. Okay, that's copyrighted. I came up with that. It came from between my own ears. Okay, bush baby is mine.
What's I about to say? Like, we have even had this dude.
What else?
The guy that made Hebrews the Negroes.
What's I about to say? Like, we have even had this dude. The guy that made Hebrews the Negroes.
He came over to
Ronald Dalton.
He
came over to Twitter with because I guess he's been on here.
He was just like
he came over to Twitter with this African
Okaloosa, yada yada.
And he was just like they were trolling like,
he does not
FBA are the business, yada yada. Well, I got that boy Ronald Dalton ducking me.
He was talking mad shit.
Like, he does not. I asked him to debate me. He will not debate me. He does not want that smoke. He was talking.
Go ahead.
You know what? If I could, I actually want to share my screen and bring something to the forefront. And I only want to bring it up here because I feel like it's a safe space. I feel like although you may rock with the FBA, you aren't one of the like cult members of the FBA who get all super triggered and shit. So let me show you the one issue that I have with the whole FBA.
Let sleeping dogs lie on that.
We ain't even gonna talk about Tariq Nasheed. I mean, we can just let sleeping dogs lie on that. But this is the main issue that I have with the whole FBA.
I've seen this before.
If you go to the official FBA.com, I'm not sure if you've seen this before. Actually, before we even Okay. Now, before I even go through the website, let's just bring up the FBA flag.
Yeah.
Have you seen the FBA flag before?
So I seen that flag and I was like,
It's this one right here. It says 1526, right?
Yeah.
What's going on here?
So I seen that flag and I was like, 1526. What's so prominent about that date? Like, what's going on here? And then when you read through this, they're trying to say that FBAs came into America in 1526 as African slaves that a Spanish colonizer brought. And I'm like, what are you smoking?
She has actually changed his verbiage up. The last he goes on Spaces on Twitter.
Tariq Nasheed has actually changed his verbiage up. The last, because he goes on Spaces on Twitter. Right? I'm pretty indifferent about Tariq Nasheed anyway. I don't really care. Nor
he used to call us abos and pretend he said and now he switched the tune and he's like, some of us are
very little like he changed his verbiage up.
And he's saying majority of us now.
He's saying that stuff now.
Yeah, it's very little after.
There's a few
like he changed his verbiage up.
Doxing people I knew.
Like he's saying that stuff now.
So
and then
that's why I really
there's a few things I don't like. He doxing people I knew. So that's why I really.
And then him having his weird first lady of the FBA, T.S. Giselle, and all that weird shit. I'm like, okay, Mr. Hollywood.
We just trolling. I mean, I don't think we have room for trolling when we're pushing reparations.
Talking about it's trolling. We just trolling. I mean, I don't think we have room for trolling when we're pushing reparations and lineage. I mean, that's cool. Come on.
Not being lazy, Playboy.
So if Tariq Nasheed is backpedaling and changing his rhetoric, that's cool. At least change that being lazy, Playboy. At least change the homepage of the website.
1526. I mean, come on.
At least change that flag from 1526.
For sure.
1526. I mean, come on.
It's just something I wanted to get off my chest on TikTok for so long. But you know, a lot of these FBA spaces, if you say anything,
it's just something I wanted to get off my chest on TikTok. You know, a lot of these FBA spaces, if you say anything critical of Tariq Nasheed, it's like you insulted their grandmama.
Oh, what's up? Come on, LMAO. Pop up.
I'm knowing.
You say you got.
That's why I don't really be bothered. Oh, what's up? Come on, LMAO. Pop up. You say you got black people are not indigenous. DNA facts. All right, come on.
And Brother Hema is correct. He never claimed T.S. Giselle was the first lady. She did that herself, and Tariq never corrected it and lets her, him, it, they, them rock out, promoting a whole bunch of weird.
Major just got convicted.
And then we ain't even gonna talk about his albino supermodel friend, Sir Major, just got convicted and is doing Fed time for a Black Lives Matter fundraising scam. So it's like, Playboy, you surround yourself with suspicious.
They don't have you on Clubhouse too.
So I saw it. Yeah, I know what's going on there.
Well, yeah,
they don't have you on
LMAO at you.
So I know what the Major was.
Yeah, you said you got
when I was on there. But yeah, LMAO at you. Pop up.
Don't be scared.
You said you got the DNA facts. Pull up.
Testing wasn't prominent in the late 20th.
Don't be scared now.
Yeah, tell us.
Sir, mate, like
testing wasn't prominent until the late 20th century.
Right.
But
you said,
yeah, tell us about how all the indigenous people have had their DNA documented.
I'll tell you, I got
admixtures. Okay, cool. We got admixtures. What that mean?
You're right. We do have admixtures. Some of us is part.
I'll tell you, I got admixtures. I don't really care.
Tripartite.
And you're right. We do have admixtures. Some of us is part Southeastern tribe, part Taino Arawak. Some of us part Central American, part South American indigenous. Yeah.
I mean, I got
migrated and trade networks going on.
Grandma. South Carolina. They
I got some tiny lineage through my fifth grade grandma. South Carolina. They were trading. I got Santee lineage out of South Carolina. They were getting traded to and from Jamaica, and that's how my fifth grade grandma got over here from Kingston.
That's how my folks literally living.
And then she married a Santee Indian
in South Carolina.
And that's how my folks is really literally living and born on a reservation in South Carolina, and then moved up. Because my third great grandfather decided to kill a white man.
Yeah, for sure. I was like, shit, I'm from Baltimore.
You come
like,
from real ones.
My folks been. I got lineage like Maryland.
Like,
all
shit, I'm from
Maryland.
Baltimore.
Like my grandma, my maternal grandma.
My folks been. I got lineage like Maryland, all throughout Maryland. Like my grandma, my maternal grandma.
Maybe
all her lineage is Maryland. All her lineage is Maryland. Honestly,
he was
ancestors from Pennsylvania. My paternal grandfather,
Virginia,
he was
Georgia,
his folks. He was from Tennessee.
Yeah,
he was from Tennessee. Lineage goes back to Virginia, Georgia, North Carolina. Got Catawba, Powhatan through that. Maybe possibly some Muskogee, and the Catawba are descendants of the Muskogee. They're even descendants of the Yamasee or the Yuchi, or both.
That's where South Carolina comes from.
That's my paternal grandmother's side. That's the South. That's where the South Carolina comes from. That's
my mom's side got Piscataway.
Powhatan, Santee.
Yeah, Piscataway on my mom's side. And my dad's side.
Powhatan. My mom's side got Piscataway.
It's Piscataway.
You got Piscataway on my mom's side, and my dad's side. My dad's father's side is Piscataway and Piscataway and Powhatan.
Heritage flag. And you guys, Solon. Shout to the. I know
I prefer the Black American heritage flag. And then you guys, Solon. Shout to the people. Yeah, I know the people that Solon. I know the creators of Solon. Actually, trolled the fuck out one of them. I like because he was talking mad shit. Him and his homies had to troll one, but I mess with Maroc.
They go back far.
I fuck with Maroc.
Are Caribbean island records easy to obtain and decipher? Do they go back far? How accurate? So my clients, when we trace their genealogy, I do have a few clients where we have found some admixture from the Caribbean, and before the Caribbean, they were, African slaves that were trafficked from West Africa and whatnot. But if that's the case with your lineage, there's still paperwork. I mean, the paperwork isn't as extensive as paperwork in North America. The Caribbean was a little tricky with the paper genocide, depending on what decade you're looking in. But nowadays they hide everything behind a paywall, so you can really access tons of records at the snap of the finger. But depending on what platform you're going through, you definitely
can check family search.
You talk about something like Ancestry.com.
I've done genealogy for people in.
You can check family search. I found it. I've done genealogy for people in
Spanish records. They have a lot
for this Dominican woman. For a Mexican woman, the Spanish records they have a lot. Spanish records.
They're carrying the last name,
and it's interesting because they like the people in these Spanish territories. They'll carry on the last name of their mother and father,
independent,
and things like that. So, but you also had the dependency where the independent slaves, the British from the colonial dependency records,
Africa,
where it touches on the slaves that were being the slaves from the Caribbean and places in Africa, like all the Mauritius, Madagascar, and Mozambique. So, and it has all the Caribbean islands. It has like some African countries
Creole
on there, and they'll tell you if they were African. They'll tell you if they were African Creole or Indian.
The records and
they were African Creole or Indian.
Those Spaniards were pretty meticulous with the records, and they delineated and differentiated the Black indigenous people from the African slaves they brought over since day one. They called us negros de terra, blacks of the land, and they called them negros de Guinea, black of Africa.
That's
so they knew who was who.
And file recognition.
Man, that's some facts too. Improving, and then file for recognition if you're not. Oh yeah,
for sure.
What's up? Make government proving.
Who else we got in here?
Right, for sure.
Brother Hammer.
For sure. What's up, Solar?
My next question.
Aquarian. Who else we got in here? Brother Hammer. That was my next question. You answered it already, for sure.
I'm not sure if you've actually the requirements for.
Also, as far as what Warrior's talking about recognition, I'm not sure if you've actually seen the requirements for a tribe to file for recognition. But not only do they make you jump through hoops, but this is a perfect example of why people like. I'm sorry, is your name pronounced Darvit?
Darvit.
And we promote
Darvit. Yeah, that's why people like him and I are so important, because when we do the genealogy and we promote others to do the same, then we can actually get a demographic together that can all file with the government. If you look through what you need in order to file for recognition, I forget how many members, but you have to have like quite a few people, and they have to have practiced their tribal customs for a certain amount of time, and blah. So, until we have a coalition of Black Americans realizing their indigenous roots,
for sure.
And then start going for some recognition en masse.
You need to debate UFC.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
He's not going to get on live.
What? Who said?
The UFC football guy is not going to
UFC. He's ducking. He's not going to get on live with me, dude.
I've told him, like,
the UFC football guy, he's not going to get him nor that no flex dude. They're not gonna get on.
No,
live.
They don't show it.
I've told them, like, pull up. They've commented on my live streams on Twitter. I'm like, pull up.
Back. Like,
no, they don't show it.
Whatever, dude.
That's why I just trolled them now. I just trolled them back. Like, whatever, dude.
Them Indians on the res don't even let me on the panels. As soon as I joined a couple panels, I put their feet to the fire, and they just couldn't take it.
I ain't ducking no.
I ain't that one man gonna get you. Who? What one man? Man, I ain't ducking no.
What's up?
I ain't ducking no smoke.
Yesterday, this is how wild them $5 Indians on the res did. Yesterday, I was a part of a live, and the only reason I joined was because the person who was hosting it, her name was half Filipino, right? And the image that she had up as her image said, "Fighting illegal immigration since 1492." And it was a picture of Plains Indians holding muskets and rifles.
History that you're trying to promote.
And I joined, and I said, "Wait a minute, ma'am. Do you even know the history that you're trying to promote? In 1492, the Spaniards were making contact with the Caribs, the Arawak, the Taino, not the Western Plains Indians. The Western Plains Indians didn't get contact by the Spaniards until the 1600s. So, like, what are you talking about?" And guess what? She said, "Well, I don't care. I just like the image. I'm gonna keep it up." I said, "Come on,
we trying to steal
valor,
dude, John.
They try to say
anything. Or
we trying to steal some people's like, dude, John. Don't cling on anything. Or he's in America. He's always talking about black.
Man.
Like, tell him bring his ass here if you want to talk to somebody.
They Pan-African.
I ain't talking no smoke.
Native.
Like, I pull up,
bro.
Like, Pan-African don't matter. They Pan-African, native, whoever, bro. Like, I'm here.
The ones who are really ducking smoke, though, the ones really ducking smoke is them Indians on the res, because they know that we can easily checkmate them. I mean, they've never had the equivalent of a Black Wall Street, any modicums of success, any thousands of modern inventions like our ancestors have. I mean, they get billions of dollars every year and they spend it on meth and alcohol. So it's like, there ain't nothing they can tell me. Living on the res, poor as hell, destitute, cracked out.
In the wild Indians I know.
Like, bro, and you know, it's a bigger kicker. Shout out to the wild Indians I know. I chop it up with. Projects of reservation.
We're gonna stop this fallacy right
now. We're gonna stop this fallacy right now. They can't be getting billions of dollars and also broken on meth and alcoholics. That don't make no sense.
And they spend it on dope.
Yes, it does.
No, the fuck it don't, bro.
Billions of dollars, part of the federal budget, and they spend it on dope.
Native Americans do not get billions of dollars. They are broker than like they are. I'm pretty sure they're the brokest group of
federally recognized tribes get billions of dollars.
No, they don't. Have you ever been on a res?
I'm a part of a federally recognized tribe. Are you, sir?
No, I'm not a part of any fucking federally recognized tribe.
So how about you take it from somebody who is? Perfect case study. During COVID-19, since I'm a U.S. citizen, I got my little $1,200 from Trump. And on top of that, since I'm a member of a federally recognized tribe, I got 3 payments of $4,000. So yes, federally recognized Indians get a bunch of subsidies.
I gotta show you a damn thing. I don't know.
Gang, show me a pay stub for that $4,000.
I just need to see that number.
Yeah. You see, because that's a fallacy, right? I just need to see the number. I don't need your social security.
Show me the pay stuff for the fucking money. We're not here to.
Big Red.
Show me the pay stuff for the fucking money. We're not here to debate whether you're part of a recognized tribe or not. We're here to debate whether you got that money. See, right? Because other Native Americans, they were talking about if they got that money. And how are you a person, a part of a federally recognized tribe? Hold on. But also supposedly fighting against the reclassification of the people. That doesn't make any sense.
In your logic,
I'm trying to figure out
gang, you have a loophole in your logic, right? No matter what I believe about you, no matter what you believe about me, regardless of what either of us want to believe about the genetics of people, that is a loophole in your argument that does not make any sense.
The total funding for the Coronavirus Aid, Relief, and CARES Act was over $152 million for federally recognized tribes. We don't even have to pull up the amount they get on casinos, but if you want to do the research on that, you can do it on your own time.
Who does that money directly go to?
Who does that money go to?
Recognized tribes
Who does that money directly go to? Because these tribes have governments.
$152 million, yes.
$152 million spread across what? At least like 1.3, 1.8 million people.
How many tribal members do we have total in America? Because we're using total numbers.
How many tribal members do we have total in America? Because we're using total numbers here.
$2 million spread across like 3-4 million people.
All right, so $152 million spread across like 3-4 million people.
Like you getting up
That's
here.
no real money. You said billions.
Shit for no reason.
Like you getting up here and you're just talking shit for no reason. You punching down.
Right, bro. Hey, Big Red, let me step in here.
Stopping these young niggas from killing each other. And you over here punching down on the niggas who had their whole shit.
If you're insecure, then say you're insecure and the take 40 seats. In 2022, federally recognized tribes made $40 billion from the National Indian Gaming Commission. So now can you show your screen?
No. Don't say federally
Can
recognized
you share
tribes.
your screen and provide a source, dummy?
I'm not making a fucking claim,
Big Red.
dumbass. I don't
Billions
need
of dollars, and this says billions of dollars. I said billions, and this says billions, right?
What website is that? Click on it.
Did I say billions? And does this say billions? I rest my case.
Well, what website is that? Click on it.
Reports from.
Is that at .org or .com? Who's reporting this? Who are they getting the reports from? Is it the government money who's saying this? And who does this go to? How much of this money is taxed? How much of this money actually gets into the pockets?
Like you don't know what you're talking about.
You like
Playboy. It sounds like you don't know what you're talking about, and instead of asking for knowledge to be disseminated to you, you want to try to argue. And I don't know you.
information
Your feelings, and we know that you're insecure because you said I was punching down. I don't know why you feel like I'm punching you at all, let alone punching down at you.
No,
You don't have to
right,
punch
yeah.
you. You're a small man.
Hey, Big Red. Can you
He's
hear me?
punching down on you, little guy.
Where you from?
Right, yeah.
When I
You
walk
from Arizona?
Big Red, can you hear me?
How long your
Yeah.
folks been in
Where you
Arizona?
from?
I'm from Arizona.
You're from Arizona? Oh, cool.
70 years.
How long your folks?
Where
been in
were they
Arizona?
at before Arizona?
Mississippi.
70 years.
Okay, your folks.
70
from
years.
Mississippi.
Okay, cool. They where they at before Arizona?
Yeah, I heard you bring up the
Mississippi.
comment of
Mississippi. Okay, your folks
You
from
do
Mississippi.
need
Cool,
community outreach.
Yeah, I heard you bring up the comment
Yes,
folks killing each
like
other.
what
You
type of
community
community
outreach?
Do I do community outreach? Yes.
They have a thing called
Like what type of community outreach do you do?
In my city, they have a thing called
ASPUAS.
it's like an acronym. It's like ASPUAS.
Something like
You must not be the
Young Men
in
Protection Association, something like that.
Where I live currently.
Like we go around and we talk to the young black men in the city. You know, where I live currently, there's like a lot of pimping going on. Like there's like a lot of street life going on. And a lot of like young people get like sucked into it.
Okay,
So we go and talk to the
I was just wondering. Okay, cool. I can tell you about some outreach I do. I'm a teacher for one.
Okay.
That means I'm a community leader.
Okay, cool. I can tell you about some outreach I do. I'm a teacher for one. That means I'm a active community leader.
Now, with that being said, I also am a part of the urban violence community organization called Baltimore Peace Movement. I'm from Baltimore. It's a lot
community organization
about
Baltimore Peace Movement.
People have a lot of
Baltimore. It's a lot
things in there.
People hear about Baltimore, right?
There's
People have a
plenty
lot
of folks doing community
things and
outreach.
narratives
I
about Baltimore,
applaud you for doing
right?
so.
There's plenty of
like
folks
that.
doing
So,
community outreach.
At least you're bringing up an issue,
so,
and you
and
say
things
that
like
you're
that.
actively
So,
doing something about
at least you're bringing up an issue,
that
and
being
you
said, what
say
we're
that you're actively doing
like,
something
yeah,
about it. All right,
what
cool.
we're actually here
Now,
for.
with that
I
being said,
posed this
what we're
question about Black American
like, yeah,
indigenous to
what we're actually
America.
here for.
That's
or
why I
I
hate
pose
what's
this
up,
question
Mariah.
about Black American indigenous
Because
America.
myself,
That's why. Hey, what's up,
King
Mariah?
of Receipts, he's enrolled in the
Because
tribe.
I myself,
and things like that.
King of
Oh, yeah, we
Receipts,
just
he's
popping up
enrolled in the
on that. There's a
tribe.
lot
I
we
have
can do
indigenous
in the
lineage and
community,
things
right?
like that.
Because we
So,
are
yeah, we just
the people
chopping
that
up
we
on that. There's a
consider
lot
that
we
are
can do in
considered
the
Black
community,
Americans
right?
today.
Because we are the people that are considered Black Americans today.
And I would agree with that, right? But when we're gonna look at
I would agree with that, right? But when we're gonna look at
indigenous,
again,
so
because using the term indigenous, so it leaves a point of confusion. Because either it's either you're a what you would consider a Native American, right? A person who is, totally from this land we know as America, or you are a, Black African person with quote unquote indigenous, DNA from
Native
the people who are legally considered Native Americans.
I ain't got
how
to
I'll put it. So which is it?
You are so confused, sir.
I was
You
about
are
to say,
so
I don't
lost
have to
in
be
the
either.
sauce.
I'm not what my
not talking
ancestors
to you,
call
buddy.
themselves.
I was about to say, I don't have to be
call
either.
themselves Indians.
I'm not what my
Right,
ancestors
they ain't call themselves Native
right?
American.
My ancestors called
I
themselves.
don't have to be a Native. Yeah.
Right? They didn't call themselves
No.
Native Americans.
I'm not playing with no timeline.
No, we're playing with the timeline here because there's
no timeline.
terms, right, that we
Hold
use, regardless of what like either of us want to say or like believe, right? Whatever we believe is right, is not matter because there's this thing called colloquial terms, right?
Big Red. Can you name someone? Who were the first people to call
No,
themselves
the first people in history that
the
called
first people
themselves
that
Native
I know called
No,
themselves
the
Native
first
Americans.
people in history that called themselves Native Americans.
Did he glitch or something?
We're gonna hit this.
No.
We're gonna hit this.
Doesn't know the
Brick
first
wall.
people.
When I say Native Americans, right?
Native Americans, the first people call themselves Native Americans were white people.
Native Americans, the first people to call themselves Native
A
Americans were
global
white
party
people.
called the Nativist Party.
Yes,
They
it was
called
a
themselves
global party.
Native Americans first.
A global
That
party
term
called the
then
Nativist
applied
Party. They called
to
themselves
people
Native
in
Americans
tribes
first.
in like the
That
1950s.
term was then applied to people enrolled in tribes in like the 1960s.
White people weren't native to America.
For very clear reasons,
Anybody
because those
born
white
in America
people
is
weren't native to America.
No, anybody.
No.
Anybody
That's
born in America.
are we going to look at the
America.
definition of native?
No.
What is the definition of a
No.
native?
Are we going to look at the definition of native? What's the
That- no.
definition of a native?
But see how we're using it isn't
Nobody-
definitional.
Out of their
What
are you talking
Okay,
about?
okay,
We
cool.
use
Nobody
words
show me-
out of their definition all the time.
You might. Words have meaning, and we stick to the meaning of words. That's why we said indigenous, and when we said indigenous, you
Yeah,
took
hold on,
issue with that
one
term.
second. I'm gonna land right here.
Is it okay if I can say something?
Hold on.
We can't- yeah, we
One
can't-
second. I'm going to land right
Here we
here.
go.
Go
Ace
ahead,
is
go ahead,
fucking
go ahead,
Allen
IC.
over here.
Go, Ice.
Do I know you, sir?
All right, go ahead.
Yeah,
Ice.
you know me,
Go ahead,
Allen.
Ice.
I
Go ahead.
don't know you. I've never even talked to you before.
All right, go ahead. Ice.
Okay, nigga.
And Jordan, native does not mean originally from, it means born there. If somebody from India moves to America, has a baby in America, their children could say they're Native Americans. It just means born there. That's why we like to use terms like Aboriginal, autochthon, indigenous. Native just means born here.
What tribe are you from?
I'm highly curious. What tribe is everybody from?
I'm highly curious. What tribe is everybody from?
I'm Powers.
And you,
Nation, I guess you missed it when I said that earlier.
And you, David?
you, Alan.
Powelson.
How about you, Alan?
Well, I'm mixed tribes. On my father's side, he's Cherokee and Chickasaw. And on my mother's side, she was Powhatan as well.
Where are you from, Big Red?
Makes sense. Now we understand.
I'm an
Oh yeah,
African.
what tribe in Africa?
Makes sense.
Africans
Now
have-
we understand your talking points.
Oh yeah, what tribe in Africa?
You're Igbo, predominantly
Igbo predominantly.
The Igbo.
Who
Yeah,
told you?
some Wolof,
Igbo.
some, Central Congolese, whatever.
So were your parents born in Africa?
No,
Were your grandparents born in Africa?
descending from there. No.
Were your great-great-grandparents born in Africa?
You have a
So who in your family?
Yes, actually, my grandfather.
Yeah.
So who in your family tree told you you're from the Igbo tribe?
Oh, a
Oh
DNA
no,
test.
I didn't need to be told that. I was told that by a DNA test.
Oh my God, you're so lost in the sauce. Oh my God, end of discussion.
You yourself cannot determine whether you
No,
are like quote unquote
Yeah, go-
related to
hold
these
on,
tribes without a DNA test.
Can I say something really quickly, Josh?
No tribe uses
Alan,
DNA
hold on.
testing as proof of citizenship nor ancestry. They use
Can Alan
paper
jump
trail
in here real quick? Can
genealogical
Alan jump in
records, dummy.
Go ahead,
No,
Alan.
they definitely
Can
use.
Alan jump in here real quick? Can Alan jump in here? Go ahead,
Thank
Alan.
you, guys. I'm American, all right? And my racial classification is American Indian.
As colored.
My grandparents
Classification.
were reclassified as colored.
Reclassified as
Through
colored.
reclassification.
All American Indians.
Not only were they reclassified as colored, all American Indians throughout the South of the United States were reclassified as colored. So anyone in their grandparents' vital record where it says that they were colored,
Indians,
okay, that would mean that they were in fact American Indians who fell victim to reclassification as colored, which was a common practice that took place in the United States.
There's not really
Okay.
no real hard
There's not really
to prove
no
that
real hard paperwork evidence that you have to do to prove that your family
certificate
was American Indians,
they were colored.
because it will show on their death certificate
It is
if in fact they were colored.
It's not going to say Negro.
It's not going to say black. It's
Color.
not going to say
Now,
Negro.
their
It
children,
will clearly
it
say
may say
color.
black.
Now their children,
The
it may say black.
changed
Okay, because the
reclassification.
language
You know,
changed
I think it was in
for
1946 or
reclassification.
something like that.
I think it was in 1946 or something like that.
Your grandparents
And
or
so when we look at
are
the
American.
grandparents or great
It's going to
grandparents,
clearly say color.
if you are American,
from
it's
America,
going to clearly say color.
it's
Now,
not
if
going
you're
to say
not
color. It's
from
going to say
America,
Negro.
it's not going to say color.
Implies
It's
not
going
only
to say Negro.
who's in a
And
servitude
the Negro
status,
implies not only someone
to
who was in
imply
a servitude status, but
sub-Sahara.
it would be meant to imply the person who came from sub-Sahara
It's not
Africa,
very hard.
specifically the
So I don't
sub-Saharan
know what
Africa.
this big argument
It's not
is.
very hard.
Most people who come
So I
from
don't know what this big
families,
argument is.
they're brown.
Most people who come from American Indian families,
family
even if
history.
they're brown
Our
or
people
whatever,
participated in
know
the civil
their
rights
family
movement.
history,
And to be
that
honest
our
with
people
you, the only
participated
reason
in the
why
civil
we
rights
joined
movement. And to be
forces
honest with
was
you,
the
the
African
only reason
descent.
why we joined
Because
forces
you all were
with
not
the
permitted the
African
right to vote.
descendants is
We were
because
legally
you all were not permitted the right to vote.
just that the
We
South
were
did not
legally
follow the
capable of voting. It
federal
was
law.
just that the South did not follow the federal laws. There was a federal law in place called the Indian Citizenship Act that granted all colored people the right to vote. However, Jim Crow laws in the South
allowed to vote.
infringed on those federal rights. So we were not allowed to vote in
Could
southern
not
states.
vote at all.
But
Y'all
the
had no
Negroes from
rights.
Africa
Zero.
could not vote at all. Y'all had no rights. Zero.
Why can't you physically differentiate those Africans from your people? Why don't we look different?
Well, we don't have nothing to do with
Talking
that.
about we don't look
That's
like no
not
goddamn
that don't
Africans.
have nothing to do
Oh,
with.
nigga,
But that's not the
Tell me
argument.
how I look like an African. Do I look like a
you are
Nigerian?
Mexican.
Do I look like a Congo?
You look like a black person with
Eritrean
a
or what?
clear amount of white mixture.
David does not look like an African. I don't look like an African. ICSN don't look like an African. Imhotep, I don't know him. He look like he might have a little Caribbean flavor, maybe. He's heavily melanated. But he don't really look like an African to me. Come on. He don't look like no Africans. Africans.
As if the people of the Caribbean
Where's the
come
African?
out like a different race than like the black people
But
of the
see, that's the
mainland.
problem is we're not the same race. And just because we're melanated, don't mean that we're the same race. We are Americans.
Oh my God, this is the most delusion.
No, what's delusional is the fact that you're coming into a country and disrespecting the
You are
people
not a
of the
different
country.
ethnicity and or race than those Africans that came off those boats
Guess what?
like 300
Guess what?
years ago.
Then why did the Spanish conquistadors delineate the African slaves from the black indigenous?
You want to know how, bro?
They did not call us the same thing. You know that, right?
You want to know how, bro?
That say copper colored runaway.
It's called. Hey, you ever seen a runaway advertisement that say copper colored runaway Negro?
Don't run
now. He gone. He gone.
Now tell me. Oh, don't run now.
I came up. He gone. He gone.
Get his ass.
I came up here for him.
I'm glad y'all came up here. This is ridiculous, man.
I just wanted to know. Since Alabama and Mississippi didn't exist in the 1700s, where the hell was the South?
When did the South start existing? I need to know this.
When did the South start existing? I need to know this.
Louisiana didn't exist.
Alabama and Mississippi didn't exist. Texas didn't exist. Louisiana didn't exist.
All that shit used to
So
be
when did the South come into existence exactly?
When a white boy said it existed.
When a white boy said it existed.
So in all other forms, right?
Oh, okay. Okay. So in all other forms, right? We still live on the east of Mississippi, right? In the Atlantic region, right? Around Gulf of Mexico. Some motherfuckers telling us we in the South. Well, there was never an antebellum South. There was no Mississippi or Alabama.
We can pull up and we.
One second,
real quick. Even to debunk that and go further with what TG's saying, we could take that and look at the populations in the South. The importation of slaves stopped in 1808. They couldn't import no more slaves. You look at the state of Alabama.
They only had 4,000.
In 1810.
I'm from Alabama.
They only had 4,000, quote unquote, 4,000 so-called black Africans, this whole mixture of slaves and stuff. If in 1808 you stop importing slaves, how do in 1865 you have over 1 million so-called black people after being born with Negroes, black? Because you reclassified those people down there, the Indians, to Negroes, black, and colored.
TV Imhotep they're trying to they're trying to connect Tulsa to Ghana.
Yeah, right. Before you go for the bridge.
Now the reason
before you go for the bridge, Tulsa is short for Tallahassee.
Big red ran because you
Tallapoosa and Talladega.
Kenny. He thought he could take Kenny. He left. Kenny. That's why he was here. As soon as you jumped up here, he left.
I just want them to explain to us.
No, they run from you.
What's up, Chief Lightning?
Wait, Prince. Don't be trying to come up here and make no example.
No, not for real. He thought he could take it.
No. He tried that. He wasn't going to win that regard.
I knew he was going to lose.
He was going to real quick already. Outside the debate, and I just want to come up here and let them know, like, to me, outside the debate, it's dangerous with these dudes. Like, they got the same 24 hours as everybody else. If you call yourself a teacher and a researcher, you're supposed to be researching the continent you was born on. So my thing is this: at the end of the day, it's dangerous that y'all standing in the narrative knowing that at the end of the day we were colonized. And you're taking the colonized narrative without question. That's dangerous to our people in 2025 when you have so much access to information. Gone with the bullshit. So like 10 toes down. When you go conquer somebody's empire, if you run up, I can't come to none of y'all house right now and say, hey, this is my house. A fight is going to start. You're going to start fighting the people there first. You got to fight the people there first. You got to quote unquote enslave or make prisoners of war out the people there first. Nobody's going to let you come in the house. They want you to believe that they came over here, hit the jackpot, gave some Indians blankets with smallpox, and sent the rest of the motherfuckers to reservations and gave them the illusion and what these Pan-African people, you know what I'm saying? We got to come out the illusion and what these Pan-African people fighting for this indoctrination. That's dangerous. Y'all got to stop that.
And stop him. One of y'all go get 05 and stop him from connecting Ghana.
We made that man crash out the other day. He crashed out the other day about the same question. Because see, bro, it's easy to pick at people and say, oh, you know, I noticed that everybody wants to like to talk about the 13 colonies. Not a lot of you motherfuckers' ancestors is really from the 13 colonies. Not a lot of them.
Kentucky, Tennessee.
The fact that most of these Mississippi, Alabama, Kentucky, Tennessee, Ohio, Indiana, Louisiana, and the rest of these motherfuckers run around kicking this African slave story. Now y'all really got to come up with the records because the Spanish reported them damn selves and everybody they born here. And the Spanish ain't marked nobody down as a fucking African.
They can't come up with no records. They can't come up with no records.
And TB, you just said something significant that people gotta understand how deceptive this shit is. When they start this education system in school, they start you with the English. These people don't realize that the Spanish, not just Christopher Columbus, when we talking about really what they call today Florida, Alabama, the Spanish was the first people up there. So you gotta start with what happened with the Spanish was doing anyway.
Hey, let me tell you something I learned, bro. Before y'all go any further, the Louisiana Purchase is the fakest motherfucking piece of history in America, outside of any history in America. Like it never happened, bro. Them folks had the Spanish and the French had a private treaty, so the French can manage Spanish land, and that's how they made it down to New Orleans. A lot of people don't know.
Hey, Jarvis.
These are your Francescan people.
Hey,
Hey, don't cut me off.
Hey, bro, don't cut me off, bro.
Wait, hold on. Wait,
No, I ain't no hold on.
No, I'll leave.
I was about to say.
No,
Yeah, don't
wait. I know what this is. I'm about to.
Yeah, Jarvis. I got you in the lie. I'm posting a picture.
Don't worry, he's a Nigerian troll.
Mr. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Don't worry, he's a Nigerian troll from Florida. He's a Nigerian.
Don't worry about it.
We got some.
And we can talk about that too, because last night we was cooking at Receipt. You was on my live last night. We was cooking at Africa.
Yeah.
Yep, you was on my live last night. We was cooking. You know,
That shit was magnificent.
and they can get cooked again tonight.
See that many Africans here
Because
right now.
Hey, but since I don't see that many Africans here right now, can we cook some of these Mongoloid, Euro, methed out, living on the res, Twitchy natives? Because it looks like we got one in the chat named Baby Go. Baby Go says the Iroquois Confederacy.
Please bring one up.
Has a record of every nation going back to 1114.
Please.
That's a lie, Mr. Baby Goat. The Iroquois Confederacy did not take census records of all the tribes of the Americas. You ignorant ass Asiatic Mongol backwards motherfucker. What library did the Iroquois Confederacy
Can I tell TV and MOTEP what I want to tell them? Now, 05 is trying to debunk the whole tunnel thing, because I'm finna do. He already on my content. You know, I'm on Order 66. I'm following the history of the Grand Army of the Republic. I'm telling y'all that. All their encampments, their posts, all of this stuff. He knows I'm gonna link them up to the massacres. Okay, you understand? Go study the history, TB and MOTEP. Y'all got him. They had outposts and encampments in Oklahoma in 1921. You understand? The Grand Army of the Republic is behind the massacres. The Grand Army of the Republic is behind the massacres. Their encampments and their outposts and the massacres. Go look up their encampments and their outposts and the massacres. So they connect. Y'all know I don't like doing all that literature back. So he's trying to head me off. Y'all know I don't like doing all that literature back and forth. Somebody got to dig into it, because he been on my page. You know, I just dropped that Order 66 toss of 1910. You know, I'm linking up the dirigible, the USS Archive, the 42 ships. That's how they bombed Tulsa. Okay.
I got a question.
Man. You know, we about to know all that shit already, though, Greg. Like, but hey, look, the reason why I'm speaking on what I'm speaking on is because they love talking about Napoleon Bonaparte buying Louisiana. First of all, that man never bought shit here because he never made it here. That man was still in fucking France. That man never came to America. Secondly, is the Treaty of San Ildefonso not selling land. The Spanish ceding land to the French, but not selling land to the French. As in, the Spanish had a deal for them to manage that land, and that's how they took over New Orleans. Louisiana Purchase, not Napoleon. The United States bought Louisiana Purchase, not Napoleon Bonaparte. But the question is, where the fuck they got $15 million from the bayou?
Snatch Tulsa out of his mouth. Yeah, just do me a favor. One of y'all snatch Tulsa out of his mouth.
That man can scream Tulsa. Man, listen. That man can scream Tulsa all he wants to. Guess what he go? Guess what? Listen, Dre. Guess what he lose at? He still got to show everybody what Alabama and Mississippi existed before the 1800s.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
No, I didn't.
Point that he bringing up Tulsa.
No, I didn't.
So at whatever point that he bringing up Tulsa being full of Africans, now you got to explain if Mississippi and Africa and Alabama had all the African slaves. In the creation, because it didn't exist. In the creation of Mississippi, so they only had 4,500 settlers, including enslaved people. So in Mississippi and Alabama was one territory.
Show tried to push everybody to Ghana. Show got on fucking live and Show tried to push everybody to Ghana.
Man, listen, he can push.
Can I ask a question?
What that white dude do about Ebony, bro?
There's something that's been on my mind.
I got a question, if I could, real quick.
Provide some.
There's something that's been on my mind that I hope one of you guys could provide some enlightenment on. They make it seem like black folks were slaves in the South for generations, hundreds of years and stuff. But if we look at the timeline, Indian removal started 1830s and really went all the way until the 1900s. The Civil War ended in 1865, emancipation right around that same era. So just looking at the dates, you would say that white people had only successfully colonized the South for about 30 years or so before emancipation, but
where's the South? If you go back to the 1830s, you know the Indian Territory was in the east of Mississippi. So we got the 13 colonies. Where is the South?
Civil War medal. I keep telling you. And go take a close look at that Civil War medal. I keep
come up with an answer for that. Somebody really need to come up with an answer for that. Where is the South coming into existence? Like, hey, bro, why are we arguing antebellum South when it didn't never? Bro, look, the antebellum South is between 1812 and 1861. That's all Indian war shit. That's also when did the South come into existence, bro? That's all somebody needs to look, bro. Quit arguing with these niggas about who we are till they explain to y'all exactly what year the South came into existence. Because there was no antebellum South. Because everything that was past the Appalachian Mountains was considered the Old West. So at what other point, what was you couldn't move west past the Appalachians? So at what other point, what was the South?
Alabama don't exist. Mississippi don't exist. Atlanta don't exist.
None of that shit is the old Future River, Savannah River. So I'm just trying to figure out if Georgia was only the old Future River, Savannah River, Browns Creek, in the Revolutionary War 1790 happened in that small ass area. Where did it come from? Everything else, bro? So when is the South? Where did it come from? And who invented it? I mean, it gotta be copywritten at this goddamn point.
And everybody grandmama from the South.
Everybody grandma from the South, but they don't nobody know when the South began.
Rocky says he didn't catch my point.
Rocky says he didn't catch my point. I didn't have a point. I asked a question, and my question was, why do they make it seem like black folks were slaves for generations in the South when if you look at the timeline,
prisoners of war, prisoners of war, prisoners of war. We ain't never been no slaves. We were prisoners of war.
And that didn't happen until the 1880s. And it wasn't even that because if you go back and look at the Red Stick
and it wasn't even that because if you go back and look at the Red Stick Creek War, that's when the slavery really started happening.
I'm on Red Stick. I'm on Red Stick. I'm on Red Stick.
I gotta tell it how it is from Alabama. My bad, but I gotta tell it how it is. So if you don't descend from the red sticks, the white stick, the red bones, and all those people that were moving between Virginia, Florida, and Georgia, around the northern area where the Cherokees roam, where the Chalaquis and Copacheques was in existence with each other.
Too many people never happened. Question mark. You have to understand the distinction between
too many people involving themselves, bro. In history that ain't got shit to do with it.
Slavery is going to a nation that is selling their fellow countrymen as slaves and buying them and shipping them. Prisoners of war is fighting an armed conflict with someone losing, you getting the better of them, and then you making them POWs on plantations.
Or you getting access to their technology and then you turn it into
hey, look, either way it goes. And the problem is only of the 13 we keep bringing up slavery, and slavery is only of the 13 colonies.
Oh yeah, but come on.
The South didn't fucking exist.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Dang, you be trolling me on Twitter too. Come up here.
Matter of fact, Dre, I know you like trolling Pan-Africans. Just go ask them, bro. Matter of fact, Dre, I know you like trolling Pan-Africans. Just go ask them what year did the South come into existence.
You know what I be doing.
You the perfect person to ask them. I mean, Dre, you the perfect person to ask them. When did the South come into existence? How states were because they can't say it was Georgia. When did the South come into existence? Because they can't say it was Georgia because Georgia was the 13 colonies. It wasn't part of the South. That ain't got nothing to do with what the South is. Florida, Mississippi, Alabama. That ain't got nothing to do with what the South is. We talking Florida, Mississippi, Alabama. When did that antebellum South start? Conversation over with, bro. That's why his ass got straight off the panel and ain't came back. Conversation over with, bro. That's why his ass got straight off the panel and ain't came back. Anybody else, bro, he decided up here arguing. But the fact
he thought he
no, bro, Alan was Alan is way higher. See, I'm gonna tell you, bro. Alan intellect is way higher. Dunking that boy in this bitch. Like I ain't gonna lie, Alan was finna Tim dunking that boy in this bitch. You know, I tell any day, if you gonna debate Alan, you literally gotta have intellect. Like you gotta have long intellect, bro. You can't have short intellect. Like nigga, I'm gonna just that nigga go. Like I ain't even trying to debate that nigga. I'm gonna
he wanted to debate me on the Republic, then he found out. Like I literally he wanted to debate me on the Republic, but then he found out I was right. I was literally get together.
I'm keeping that shit real though, bro. If it came down to some global information, if it came down to some global information, I'm not debating that nigga Allen. Anybody else? 9 times out of 10, because you probably don't know what you're talking about. You're gonna lose 9 times out of 10 because you probably don't know what you're talking about. You're gonna be looking stupid as a motherfucker. Really go do your research and find out that the shit is real. You're gonna be looking stupid as a motherfucker. I try my best. Oh nah, you don't push him in a couple times before. That's why he hit it. You don't push him in the jaw a couple times before. That's why he hit it. Over there, you remember that last fight y'all had? You whooped him up out of this over there on what's his name? She beat up. You whooped him up out of this too. Little fat dude. She beat up. Oh yeah. On TikTok. What's his name? Tiggs. Right. Oh yeah. Donnie them. Yeah, Donnie and them. Right. That one. After that, you know, he be running from.
Oh yeah, hold on. Let me speak to this person that just joined.
Remember you had him stuttering.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
Remember you had him stuttering.
Oh yeah, for sure. Who is this?
Yeah, Ray.
Yeah, I'm. Hey yo, who's that new person that just joined? What's up? Yeah, I'm. Hey yo, I seen you on Twitter. Who's that new person that just joined? What's up? I seen you on Twitter. You got something to say?
You asked me to come and check out your live. I'm here.
You've been talking a lot of. You've been talking a lot of things on
live. I'm here.
Yeah, you know a lot of. You've been talking a lot of things on Twitter. Yeah, what you got?
Okay.
Yeah, what you got to say? Yeah, that too.
Do you think you can introduce yourself and let us know what tribe your people are from?
My
that too.
is Rain in the Face.
Okay.
Right. My Indian name is Rain in the Face. My people.
Okay.
Are from right, and my people are from Chesapeake Bay. My people are from
Chesapeake Bay people. What part of it?
Hold on,
let me. Yeah, let me get. Hold on, let me.
Chesapeake Bay.
Yeah, let me get. Yeah, hold on, yo. Time out. He's from my area. I'm from the 13 college.
Time out.
So yeah, he's from my area. I'm from the 13 college.
Wait, can you?
Hold on. One second.
You sound like a member of France.
Let me get this.
Hold on. More like Frank.
Yeah, you say you Chesapeake. Let me get this, y'all. Let me get this one. You Chesapeake tribe. Yeah, you say you Chesapeake.
I have gone through this.
Yeah, we talked. No. We're on TikTok now. We're on TikTok. Don't get. No. We're on TikTok now. We're on TikTok. Don't get. You said I'm not. You said I'm not from Virginia. I don't have no indigenous ties. You said I'm not from Virginia. I don't have no indigenous ties. Now, what counties are your folks from?
Nope.
Now, what counties are your folks from?
My great grand was born on my great grand.
Your great what surname? What surname? What surname?
Both my great grandfather and great grand.
No. Yeah. Let's go through the surnames. Are they the Allman family? Are they Allman? Are they the Allman family? The Thornton family? I know the names, buddy.
They're all you.
They're Allman.
If you know,
I know the names. I was just in West Point.
That's right. If you know that reservation and you know the tribe,
I was just in West Point. Mixed with what? Mixed with what?
All those people are mixed.
And the Cooks, the Bowman, and the Bragbies, yes. For sure.
Yeah,
the what? The Bragbies, yes. They're mixed. They're mixed with what? What are they mixed with?
Huh? They are mixed with
niggas.
They are mixed with.
They mixed with niggas.
They are mixed with.
You said they mixed with what Africans? What Africans? What Africans? You said what Africans? What Africans? Yo, what Africans?
What from in Africa? What type of Africa?
Yo, so Africans. Yo, what
Where they from in Africa?
That's the fucking problem, bro. That's always the problem. Don't know who the African is.
You think you know that they came from West Africa.
No, I don't know.
You know that. I know you don't. I know your periphery don't know nothing. I know they don't know nothing.
We not finished this year.
Can I just Davis with people from Mississippi and Alabama?
This is
Can I please ask him a question?
We know.
So all right.
Shut up. I got one thing to say to you, bro. You don't know. Hey, bro, be quiet.
There's nothing that you can say to me, bro.
I see something I can say to you.
There's
Guess what? I come from the
Georgia.
That's what your dumb ass get. The same people who colonized Virginia, the Virginia Company of London, those are my fucking ancestors. And guess what? You can't show me one record of them having any fucking Africans on a fucking boat.
Exactly.
Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. Since he a Virginia Indian, go pull up your colonial records of my ancestors and show me.
Exactly.
I do too.
I come from the house of Burns, nigga John West. You know that.
Tell him do that.
You know that shit they call Popular Net?
Tell him do that shit.
Go ahead and show me all the Africans that was enslaved on Popular Net. Or down in Swan.
Can I please ask Mr. Rain in the face a question?
Oh, you don't know that I come
I got a
from
quick question for Mr. Rain in the face.
Oh yeah, I come from at least 160 different people out of those 600 royal families, my nigga. You just fucked up when you told that lie. And I be busting Pan African, the same bullshit. You just lied. And I don't want to hear none of that. So what African? What African? What African?
You just mouth.
What African? Like I just said, you talking about my ancestors.
Mr. Rain in the face, can I ask you a question, sir?
Bro, you talking about my ancestors having slaves, but you can't tell me what kind. What kind of nigga is that?
Exactly.
I didn't say
Exactly.
have slaves.
Exactly.
I said you have African and
Man, nobody got nigga. You got African and you probably got. Bro, I don't want to hear that.
Ask Mr.
Hold on,
Rain
one
in
mic,
the face a
one
question.
mic.
Bro,
that's what
one mic.
you gotta say full of buffoons here.
Look, bro,
Mr. Rain in the face,
you say
something real quick.
Okay. Hold on.
Go ahead, ask your question.
Okay. And with all due respect, I don't know you, so I ain't really got no issues with you. But I'm just curious. I know you mentioned being native to Virginia. You mentioned a grandparent being born on the res. Who told you that you had African ancestors?
Hold on, let him answer.
Nobody.
First, we'll go back. And I did not say I was from Virginia.
You're not even from Virginia.
My people were from Virginia. My great grands left the reservation. My great grands left the reservations.
Hold on.
Black folks don't live on reservations.
Shut up, dude. How you gonna talk over me? I'm talking.
Black folks don't live on reservations. Black people don't live on reservations.
I'm back. Hold on. Hey, watch him out. Hold on. Wait a minute.
No, you can't stand up. You know you can't. You know you can't because you step on you all day long.
Right, you see me trying to take control of the stage. Watch your mouth. right?
Yeah, like,
you see me trying to take control of the stage.
I'm trying to give them have for you.
Yeah, like
now
on,
I can kick you off. I'm trying to get them to have right for you. I'm allowing you up
now
here.
I can my
life.
I really wanted
I'm allowing
right?
you to speak.
I'm allowing you up here.
You
right?
This you have a lot to say on Twitter.
I'm allowing you to speak.
Now you can actually tell me this stuff
because you have a lot to say on Twitter, right?
Like,
now you can actually tell me this
your
stuff.
Chesapeake, right?
Get him, nephew.
What type of Algonquin did the Chesapeake
speak? And since you're Chesapeake, right, sir? What type of Algonquin did the Chesapeake speak?
Since you're Chesapeake, right?
Since you're Chesapeake, right?
You asked me who my people were. I gave
you. You can turn your mic on now.
You asked me who my people were. I gave you all the names.
You said they mad
at
what
I'm talking about. You know I'm right in your back pocket.
You're not telling me what's in.
I'm telling you what's in your street.
You never answered my question.
It don't matter. I'm talking to Darvid right now. I told you all the names of the people in your tree. I'm telling you what's in your family.
Hold on, you're not telling me.
That's it. That's it. There's nothing else to say. I'm telling you what your background is.
You're not telling me my
all the people that
you won't even tell me which family member said that you were a goddamn African. Answer my question, boy. Who told you you got African ancestry? Did Uncle Sam tell you that?
I don't descend from the major my damn tree, right? I don't descend from the Almonds. I don't descend from the major cooks or none of them.
Through the Pettises,
right? The Mattapanai I have,
that
right?
Comes
through the Pettises, the Martins, the
those are my Mattapanai ancestors. So what are we talking about?
Those are my Mattapanai ancestors. So what are we talking about?
Yeah, and you don't have no John West, no John Roth. You don't have no Kokosuke, no Toby West, no Thomas West. And at what point that those are my ancestors, including the illegitimate tutors? Yeah, Thomas D. Laward, the state of Delaware, is my ancestor. And you want to argue with me about who my ancestors enslaved in America? Apparently, you don't know shit about the Chesapeake Bay, because you would know that the first Anglo
Indians and I have Accomack too. I just said from King Thomas.
And I have Accomack too. I just said from King Thomas.
So your Afro Indians all come from fucking Virginia, and they are the colonizers of America.
That's because they classified as black.
I don't want to hear none of that shit, bro.
You got African. He got none of that. All these people in all these people in your day has got African.
Prove it. Prove it, bro.
I don't have to prove it. You know what?
I'm looking at it. All that, why do y'all always do that? Y'all can't name
just go in the mirror and look in the mirror.
You're right in the face.
Shut that bullshit up. Hey, if you an African based, hey, guess what? If you an African based on lookership, you an African based on lookership, my nigga. Yeah. Fuck you talking about? Hey man,
go look in the face.
Look in the mirror. So none proof that
you need.
I ain't got to raise in the mirror. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you.
You came on. That's all the proof you need, bro.
I'm looking at you.
This is what you got.
Tell me which ancestors is passed down the oral tradition.
This is what you got.
Yo,
that's all y'all do.
This is what you got.
You still can't tell me which one of your members told you come
from.
You
want to come? Hey, yo, you want to come up here?
You want to come up here?
What you want to tell us something about you?
Hey, yo, you want to come up here and tell us?
Ain't nobody grandmama told them they were from Africa. Ain't nobody
from
Alabama
told them.
Ain't nobody from Alabama or Mississippi got some grand people that done said, yeah, you from Africa.
Sure. I'm trying to say,
we don't have
what I'm trying to say is, right, you trying to tell me about
I'm trying to say,
you don't even know the surnames that I have that tie back to the Mattapanai. Tell me about you don't know the surnames I have that tie back to the Mattapanai. When I ask you a county,
you don't know the surnames I have. Y'all don't
okay, West Mattapanai reservations in King William County.
Exactly.
I was just in reservations in King William County. I was just in West Point not too long ago.
We're from the South. We ain't from Africa.
Okay, cool. I got folks from
What does that mean? I got folks from
all right, cool. You should all right. Can you name
who's from Charles? Don't get him trying to be respectful. You know what we're talking about, right?
Can you shut up? I'm trying to speak.
I'm trying to be respectful. Shut up.
Right? With that being said,
I'm trying to
Charles
speak.
City County.
Stop talking about I'm talking.
Charles City County.
Right? With that being said, Charles City County. I have folks from Charles City County. The Miles family.
I can tell you the last
Chickahominy
name
and Pomona
that came here.
Yep.
The Gowan
I can tell you the last name
from the Gowans of Gowan
that came here.
Right?
The Gowan
from the
family.
Cornishes
You descend from the Gowans of the Gowan.
You descend
from the Cornishes of the Squats, sir.
You descend from
some archers, sir. Huh?
No.
I'm not Rodriguez. I'm not. No.
You just said those were your family, right?
I'm not. They're not my family. Actually, they're not.
You said you had.
I didn't. That's not my. Did I say that's my family name? I'm telling you.
That's not my family. Did I say that's my family name? I'm telling you.
You said you had people there. Yes.
Let me
stop talking. Stop talking. Let that man talk.
I seen the documents.
I was telling you the surnames of Africans and seen the documents, sir.
You had the Cornish. You have the Sweats
from Angola, right?
Goddamn Archer family.
Cornish. You have the
Rodriguez family.
Goddamn Archer family.
You descend from
you have the Rodriguez family.
Rain in the face or whatever.
You descend from any of those people. Rain in the water. Rain in the face or whatever your fuck your name is.
Profile says you're a Midwest native. So
you're not even from Virginia.
So what are we talking about?
You're not even from Virginia.
I'm looking at his profile right now. It says he's a Midwest and East Coast native, but he ain't said nothing about the Midwest.
When the last time you've been to Virginia?
Yeah, you talking about Virginia? When the last time you've been to Virginia?
What's up, baby girl? How you doing?
Are you mixed with
whole ass nigga?
What's up, baby girl? How you doing?
Are you mixed with African and indigenous? Is that what's going on?
He read part of my bio, and that's what he's gonna run with. Look, you said you.
Yes, and I did the genealogical research, sir. I did the research.
Man, that nigga hoe.
Don't answer none of them questions, because every question we ask this country ass nigga, he ain't got not a motherfucking answer for it. You got a
Are you denying any African ancestry?
You can't deny. You can't deny something that's not there.
You can't deny something.
Whole ass nigga. Whole ass nigga.
Hey guys, I gotta get out of here.
I gotta get out of here. You're saying that you don't have
since I'm a king of receipts, allow me to provide one last receipt before I leave, please.
Take your whole ass on.
One last receipt before I leave.
Take your whole ass on. Take your whole ass on.
I don't think that was directed at me.
Nigga, you ain't no wild, nigga. You ain't no wild, nigga.
I don't know what he's talking about. Anyways, Darvit, a quick receipt I'd like to share if I can. Since Baby Ghost is in the chat talking about the Seneca Indians are living above us. Look how down bad y'all are. Y'all are on the reservation with a 59%.
Bitch, shut the fuck up.
59.2% poverty rate on your tribal reservation. So who are you living above exactly?
All right, for sure.
Okay.
All right, what were you asking,
keep
baby
talking
girl?
that shit.
All right, for sure. All right, what were you asking, baby girl?
I've done my genealogy. I have not found one. I've seen them lie. I have not found
Whole
one.
ass nigga.
You said you didn't find any African ancestry at all?
I've literally seen them lie about people.
American. I'm American.
So what is your ancestry that you think that you are? Because I missed out.
I'm an American Indian.
Who said I was?
Yep.
Well, I got mad.
Full-blood American Indian?
Who said I was?
Yep.
Yeah, you have natives in your family. Nobody else.
Hey, dude. Yo, why do you?
I'm saying, okay, but David,
Why do you
I
wait
don't
till
What you mean?
Why do you wait till I start talking to come up with goddamn mic? Be respectful before I start getting these.
I'm trying. Don't you? Hey, yo,
You
don't
can do
try
it.
to give
This
me.
is the part I don't understand. How are you
Hey, yo, don't you try to give me trying to talk to the woman? Like, be respectful.
the only
You tell
question
me
I
where
have?
kinky
How do you
hair
get, like, where does kinky hair come from?
No,
You tell me where kinky
There's,
hair
hold on,
I thought it came from African ancestry.
Kappa.
No, the fuck you don't. Who told you that?
There's Indians with
No, it does.
I literally just made a video. I literally just made a video, right?
Indians with
Literally just made a video.
I literally just made a video. I literally just made a
Of
video,
natives, right? Of
Literally
all
just made a
Indians,
video.
right?
Different
Straightening
articles
their hair.
of natives, right? Of all Indians,
Straightening
right?
their hair. They
Straightening their hair.
Who was hold on? Who was
straightening their hair?
With the hot
yo,
Those were African folks straight, yeah, with hot combs, girl. They use hot combs. You know that's the African thing.
The African get a hot comb from it. It was invented in America.
I was about to say, y'all doing
Make a comment.
No, bro. Since you
I'm asking,
like, you want to break out the hot comb. The hot comb was invented by
I'm
American.
trying to figure out how did you not get any other
No,
admixture?
ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
But he's
The
right.
hot comb was
The
invented
baby
by
girl,
American
he's
Indians.
right. Like the hot comb's from here. Like all the hair products that you read about is from here. Like how in the world is it gonna be placed in Africa?
When
we from here.
I'm just trying to ask you that.
Everybody on the panel.
Yeah, what's up?
One African is the hot comb in Africa, but somehow it get invented in America and it's placed on black folks as in it's an African invention. But nobody in Africa had one when it got invented. What kind of shit is that?
That's because Africans cannot grow hair like we can, and that's just the truth. Like a lot of
How did you not get any
Hold on, y'all. Just I wanna actually answer her question. So what you say, baby girl?
How could you not have any admixtures living in America for this long? How could
Okay,
you
let
not
me tell you something. Right? Matter of fact, let me ask you a question. What's the name of your tribe?
Okay.
Hold on.
I'm from the I'm a Creole from the Mosquito tribe, but I have admixtures also.
I don't know if it's American, but
With African American, or I mean African. I don't know if it's American, but African descent. And,
Hold on.
And mosquito, the mosquito natives.
Okay, so look, let me tell you something. You are a nation, right? For the United States Corporation, right? So the fact that we know what y'all do in the offices on the reservations with the Department of Interior and the Bureau of Indian Affairs, when y'all stormed in 1972 to steal our records, right? We are the original people. Ain't no African nowhere on us, okay? So let me tell you this, hold on. The fact that our hair follicles, right? Let's talk about the hair follicles. When it comes to quote unquote Africans or Nigerians, their hair follicles aren't even circled, right? We have either they want to attach themselves to us, right? We don't carry lights because majority of so the fact that I know that you know this because the majority of those ancestry DNA testing sites, number one, the Mormon Church, they've been tracing, right? The fact that it's mostly ran by foreigners. Stop playing with us. Y'all are holding our records, and it's time for eviction. So what else you got to say?
Good job. It was good job.
You was not original nowhere.
Yeah, hold on. I got you.
What you mean? Your ancestors. And who was we and ancestors?
You said that her
Okay, so look, why don't you look up 1972?
It's not comes to no government and take no.
Girl, they stormed into the Bureau of Indian Affairs. Look it up. It's called the Trail of the Treaty. So, like I said, no, say it again. Hold on, guys. What you say?
Yep.
No, say it again.
Just told me they saying yep while we're trying to talk. It's not really gonna help.
Don't worry about that. I just want to know what you're talking about.
I'm not worried. I'm just saying, like, if you just saying yep every time we talk.
Okay, so what's your tribe? Are you a native? Okay, so basically, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The fact that y'all, hold on, chill. Let me ask you a question. What is blood quantum? What is blood quantum? Does that have anything to do with a jab or testing your BLOD?
As far back as the system.
No, answer the question.
We got genetically tested. As far back as the system is genetically tested. So, like,
British.
Have not non-African Indians.
Because the reason why you're saying that, right, is because y'all are responsible. Chill, sweetheart, you are the only African. You and your sister are the only African. So who is we? Hold on, I got this. Hold on. Let me tell you something about yourself. First of all, chill, I got this. First of all, you know doggone well ain't nothing African about us. Okay? The people who were called, stop interrupting me. The people who were called African, you are the cave girl.
Stop
You are the African. So keep that 100. But you mad. You mad because guess what? It's over with. It's over with for y'all. Eviction papers. Y'all be stealing our information. Now I ask you a question. Let's be civilized. Hold on, y'all.
I want to see is African. I want to see African. All you want.
Answer the question.
Hey, boom, we African.
Every person is African. Okay, look. All right, how about she here?
Like you didn't explain it.
Yeah, can y'all mute up?
Okay, look.
Every single tribe.
Can you mute her so I can say this? Now look, right now to this day, right? I want you or anybody on this panel, please show me one boat, one ship, one canoe, one goddamn container ship, right?
Exactly.
Hold on.
Exactly.
That would take me right here in America to Africa. Show me. I'll book it.
They're talking about African.
No, I ain't talking about question. Are you going to answer the question? Because you're really not tough like that in real life.
I really am tough like that in real life. I really
y'all don't be tough like that.
My business in real life.
I'm asking you a question. Show me. No, look. Okay, look. I believe you.
Denying you're African if you got blonde, if you got blonde
paint. I believe you. Blonde is not.
Shut the fuck.
Hold on. If she's not gonna answer,
shut the fuck
No, yeah. Let me ask you something.
Can we get one mic?
She needs to shut the fuck
I
up.
want my answer.
Can we get one mic? Can we get one mic? Can we get one mic?
My answer is that you're African.
All right, look on the screen, right? You see on the big screen, this is like an African. The girl tells you.
That's why she's gonna keep saying it's African because she's the only African.
Why African? I don't know why you hate
Just answer the question, man. Yes or
Girl,
no?
please. But the fact that you got fur and you really stink in real life, we're not gonna go there. Learn
Hey, answer the question, right?
He does not come from India.
Guess what? Hey, hold on, y'all. Hold on. So look. Since everybody from Africa, right? Can I get the etymology, the definition of African?
We all from the continent.
Where the word Africa come from?
Hold on, let me just. I got 60 seconds. I'm gonna let you do your thing. I already know.
Because I don't want to drop nobody. Y'all calling and talk over to
All right, so does this person on the screen look African? I want to guess or no from the girls that we just talked about.
I just said everybody is from the continent.
Man, don't. Come on, don't.
Answer my question.
Yes or no?
Yes, homie. Yes, everybody's from Africa.
All right, so I'm glad you said that, right? So this is actually a depiction of one of Darvin's grandfathers, right? It's in the Historical Museum of Virginia, right? Because you said his grandmother is Toka, and this is her father, right? Supposed to be Chief Powhatan. Some may say
I ain't no motherfucker African.
Tobacco Indian, right? But let me show you something. Hold on.
I ain't no motherfucker African.
This answer is like you have African in your DNA somewhere.
All right, so this right here
American,
says,
but you have African.
hold on. Have some decorum, shorty. The images shows a statue of Chief Powhatan, of the Powhatan tribes.
Niggas call me an African. I ain't no motherfucker African.
Hey, hold on, bro. I got you. The image shows a statue of Chief Powhatan, the supreme ruler of the Powhatan tribes in the Chesapeake Bay region in the late 16th and early 17th centuries. He is also known as the father of Pocahontas, which cuz just said her real name, right? The statue is located at Virginia Museum of History and Culture in Richmond, Virginia. But you said this is an African though. You said this is an African.
I don't know.
You would take me up. Come on, man. Come on, stop the noise.
Yes.
So if everybody's
original,
right, you take me on the big screen.
Hold on, I just want to say this. If everybody's from Africa, then that means the quote unquote natives are too, right?
Yeah, everybody.
You love to try to bunch us
people.
We are not the
Everyone is
same.
from the continent.
But come on, that you already know.
So show me your white
cousin. Go further back than what y'all go.
Show me your white cousin.
All right, wait, hold on. Answer this. So if you think everybody's from Africa, do you also think everybody came from apes?
No. I don't think anyone came from an ape.
All right, so do you know that out of Africa theory is based off the evolution of man coming from apes?
I don't agree with that theory of that evolution of ape.
So you agree with the other part? You just want to pick and choose what you agree with, right?
You're obviously choosing that you believe some.
That's how people really do not do no research. All they do is
you denying you're African. I'm not even trying to talk to you.
Everybody migrated. It's called migration, Chief. Like everyone migrated. Like the guy you have on the screen, he migrated there from somewhere else. Everybody migrated around the world. We're migrating.
Hold on.
The host trying to talk, y'all.
Yeah, one mic on me. One mic on me.
Can I say something real quick? All right. So if you look up that African American, all of us came from Africa is a blanket statement, man. First off, we're not African American because we are a people, like they said, a tribe. So like Nigerians are Nigerians, and people from Russia are from Russia. That African American is not a nation of people. That's confusion, first of all. And I just wanted to say this real quick, and I'll jump off. Go look up the definition in the Webster Dictionary, 1826 definition of American, and that'll tell you right there. Go look it up, and you come back there. All right, y'all have a
Alabama don't exist. Mississippi don't exist. None of these places exist.
Hey, Big Creek, you stop cutting people off.
Then nowhere exists. Then nothing exists.
Yeah, yo. All right, cool. Now back on me. I'm about to expand myself. Yeah, cool. If you don't believe in the out of Africa theory, then if you believe in the out of Africa theory, not the evolution theory, they go hand in hand. They're created by the same sensitivity, right? Out of Africa theory was hypothesized by France.
Nigga, tell me my grandmama don't even exist.
Oh my gosh, bro. Can people just stop?
Do we got Tourette's syndrome?
I was about to say, people get on here and junk babble. Like, I try to be patient. But with that being said, what was I going to say?
They didn't answer the kinky hair question.
The kinky hair,
where is the African gene?
Is it what part of Africa is it from?
It's from any part of Africa, especially
any part of Africa. Do Ethiopia?
The Kush, where Kush was at. You know where Kush is at?
Where's Kush?
Let me ask you a question.
The birthplace of the world.
You can turn your camera on. You hear the host talking though. Just mute up unless you're gonna pull up that resource. Just let him finish, okay?
Yeah. They go hand in hand, right? The eugenics started the out of Africa theory. People that follow eugenics and Darwinism. Darwin was a eugenicist, right? His cousin was a eugenicist. This is where we get the evolution theory from. Out of Africa theory was hypothesized first in the 1940s by a German. Yes, a German, right? Before there was an out of Africa theory, it was an out of Asia theory. Out of Asia. Then you have the multi-genesis hypothesis. These are all theories, right? So when we talk about kinky hair, right, you can find bones of Negroid or African-looking people in new places like Europe. You can find them in places like the Americas. So when we talk about kinky hair and tribes, I literally made a video of different tribes straightening their hair. They had Afro, the UT. Literally the UT, there's a pictures of the UT straightening their hair from the Afro form. You have people in Australia, the Aboriginal Australians and Melanesians. They had afros.
But because they migrated out of Africa and they've been isolated for a long time.
Have you talked to Aboriginal Australians?
Everyone has is migration and being isolated. That's the only difference people have.
Have you talked to Aboriginal Australians?
That's what makes you have an ethnicity, is being isolated for a long period of time.
Dude, is just have you talked to any Aboriginal Australians?
Obviously not.
No, I've talked to plenty.
I have. Yeah.
Hold on, I've talked to plenty.
All right, that's good for you.
Okay, yeah, exactly. They'll tell you they don't have a migration story from Africa, right? Now I'm gonna go a bit deeper. Why are there African tribes that say they're not from there?
They're not from where?
Africa.
The thing is, they put their ethnicity before the country, right?
No. Why?
Ethnicity first, right? But I'm talking about the continent of Africa. I'm not talking.
Can y'all just y'all got some decorum, right? Y'all see that he's being respectful. Just give each other a chance to go. You know what I'm saying? Give somebody else a chance to land their plane.
You have the Wati people.
He was asking me a question.
I get it. I'm just talking to your sister too.
Yeah, you have the Wati people, right? WAATE. They talk about coming from Persia and Kenya. right? You have a tribe in Ghana. They talk about coming from India to West Africa. Why are there people, African tribes, talk about a migration pattern from another place to where they're at now?
Because they have migrated from different places.
They went back, like, okay, like for example, the Somalis.
How do you know
they left, right? They left. So the Bantu people are the ones that didn't leave, right? So now that's gonna make your blood a little bit stronger because you never left. Now, when you leave and you mix up with the Arabs and you mix up and you come back, you're not gonna be the same people you were originally before you migrated out.
Can I say something, host?
Yeah, go ahead.
I really want this answer, and then I'm gonna mute up. Pieces. I wanted y'all to look into the fact that right now to this day, there's no ship or boat or cruise that's going to take anyone from here to Africa or from Africa to here. It doesn't exist, right? So when you understand that we have so much technology now, right? We got steamships and big Titanics, you know what I'm saying? Cargo ships. I'm asking you guys, show me one anywhere, I'll book it. That's going to take me or anybody on American soil to Africa. Now, when you figure out that is impossible, right? Then you're going to realize back then they were using wooden sailboats, relying on the wind, wood on salt water. How the fuck did we get over here?
They stopped at many places before they got over.
Let me tell you something. I'm about to show you something, right?
Go straight to here.
I got you.
If you need to go with the timeline, because during the time that they said that they was traveling back and forth bringing people, that was during the Black Plague. That lasts from 1330 to 1770, and what nobody being transported nowhere because the Black Plague was going through every continent and it was unaliving people by the millions. So again, what are you talking? And this is, y'all can go look this up at the University of Iowa.
Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, I got a video.
So are you saying that he looks like he has African descent?
Say it, and I'm gonna stand on what I said.
No, but we don't even understand what you said. What you
understand? That means it wasn't for you to understand, because we're not y'all and y'all not us. My people own the Royal African Company, which
everybody
had American Indians. My people had American Indians on it. I can show you all the proof on my tree.
All of our people have.
No.
Yes,
Y'all not on my. Y'all ain't on my tree. What you talking about? Y'all not on my tree.
Indian as well. I'm not saying I don't have American Indian like you. I'm saying that there's an admixture of different national.
Well, I'm all the way back to 1090.
We don't got no admissions.
on one bloodline, and I made it back to 1007 on another one.
Saying everybody in
I don't have an African on my tree. I don't have an African, so now what? So what are you saying?
I'm saying you had someone that have African ancestry as an American.
Majority of mine are American, and the other ones in Scotland, what you call the Scots and the Irie people. Now what?
Are you talking about a DNA test? Baby girl,
a lot of the Indians, they have
listen, let me ask
African
you something.
ancestry.
Baby girl, are you talking about ancestors? Are you talking about DNA tests?
Yeah, the ancestry, yeah.
Exactly. That's why I knew the fuck you was.
I don't do DNA.
Hey, one mic on me, y'all.
I'm saying, yes.
All right, the host talking.
I'm not talking about.
Baby girl, be quiet. The host talking.
I'm not talking about. Yes, I believe that Black Americans are Native Americans, but I'm trying to say that your indigenous DNA has African in it. Yes.
Bitch, I know, because people like you run the whole motherfucking machine and lying.
Now you know. All of a sudden, you know.
All right, cool. All right, can y'all? I got the video for you. We look. All right, for sure. I was about to say, I got some videos. of these African tribes saying they ain't from where they from. All right, hold on. Can y'all hear this? Let me.
Yeah.
You say he's high. He's telling you his folks is from Persia. Like, if you heard, he said it like 3 times. Like Persia. Okay, his folks are from Persia. Okay, so he's in the. Hold on. Oh, we got more. I got more. Calm down. All right, cool. Look at this. Said they came from Yemen and then to Africa. Oh no.
Y'all not gonna keep disrespecting melanated motherfucking guys that's being respectful to y'all. I don't even like y'all. I mean, obviously you have a problem. You must smell like fish, bitch. Be quiet.
Oh shit.
You want to be a fish. You don't
Oh shit. All right, yeah, I was about to say, yeah, we can. Yeah, I was about to say.
Like some blowfish. Get y'all asses up out here.
Yeah.
Like some seagull.
It's crazy how, like, we actually showing. I'm actually showing folks a lot. That there's a lot of African tribes that say they not even from there. You say we talk about it. You want to talk about the Yoruba and the Igbo? They say they Arabs.
You shut the fuck up.
They
legitimately, if you look at studies done on genetics in Africa, one of the reasons why they say Africa is the most diverse continent has to do with back migrations into Africa.
All right, let me flip the camera. Migrations. Yeah, exactly. People was migrating into Africa. I literally had somebody on TikTok literally tell me, "Oh, I'm West African." My grandma said she was from said she was Asian. Like, I've really been told that by people. So, and then when a lot of them, when they see us as American. So, yeah, or exiled to Africa. Exactly. There's a lot of people. We got. Go ahead.
Even. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You got it.
I was just gonna say, even from the time where we're children. I was just saying, even from the time we were children, there's automatically a distinction that we can tell in ourselves from someone from a different place. And any time where we see, like, as children, I remember seeing people from Africa.
All right, for sure.
Y'all got Baby Ghost. Baby Ghost said it's not paperwork that make you an Indian. No, it's bloodline, something that y'all don't have.
I have the bloodline. I just showed my bloodline.
I got it too. I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
your people slid across the Bering Strait.
Yeah, we know. You know damn well aren't from that. Like, yeah, I see. He been in here the whole live. You are. Oh, yes, you are pretending. Who's pretending? Oh, Yeah, I was about to say, man, I didn't show my genealogy so many times, bro. I'm literally related to so many chiefs. It's kind of, you know, I'm related to a chief that resurrected the Piscataway. I literally talk to the Piscataway at powwows every time I go there. I've talked to the Lumbee at powwows. I literally they just got federally recognized, right?
Yeah.
I was at a powwow chopping it up with them. Like, then we was talking about how I could help them out. He was like, yeah, help us with genealogy. You're not in the U.S. Say I'm Lumbee. You're Lumbee? Cool. Yeah, we know Lumbees are colors. Lumbees are very colors, right?
Because they were chewing on the dark skin when they was feasting off the originals.
Yeah, when I was talking to the Lumbee, they had no problem. You not showing your face, so y'all don't even know if you were Lumbee at all, right? I know plenty of people that are Lumbee. My last name traces exactly. I got at least 5 of those Piscataway last names from the same areas, right? People were concentrated. I know my folks are from where the Piscataway were concentrated. I literally have a 5th great grandfather classified as copper colored. Literally. Copper colored. They say he was a copper complexion. And he was from Maryland. And I chalked up his last name in the area he was from. Guess what? Piscataway. I have Powhatan. Well, I was trying to talk to Rain in the Water, but he ain't got no goddamn decorum, right? He ain't have no type of decorum at all. He said he's from the Chesapeake Bay area. He got lineage to the Mattaponi. I was all right, cool. When I asked him his surnames, he didn't want to tell me. I know the surnames of the Mattaponi. He tried to tell me my lineage. I know the last names of the goddamn Africans that came over here. John Punch. He literally was sentenced to a lifetime of indentured servitude. I appreciate the follows. Yeah, I got family from PG County, Charles County, St. Mary's County, and Baltimore County, Harford County, Cecil County, a lot of these counties in Baltimore. I also have Tuckahoe. What's my clan? Almonasquath, or the Turkey Clan. You don't even know what Almonasquath mean.
Hey fam, you ain't gotta drop your gems on they forehead like that, because a lot of these people, they don't have no lineage past 1850.
Oh so, God, you're right.
It's like casting your pearls among swine at this point.
I'm not Lenape. I never said I was Lenape. I know who is Lenape. I know Turtle Gang musty ass is Lenape, and he tried to come at me, and I shut his ass up.
I'm glad you said that about that weak ass nigga.
Yeah, he tried to come at me. Talking about show your people. When I showed him my people, I called him musty. Well, I said nobody gives a fuck about you, Turtle Gang. In the same goddamn video, right? With that being said, he said, "Oh, good job showing your people." That Turtle Gang know who I am.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
The fact that I know this dude, if you look at his page, you know, these Native Americans actually be digging up our ancestors and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Stealing artifacts and shit like that.
Uh-huh.
Mind you, this is the type of dude that's in the comments right now of the people who are the descendant of the people that they disturbed. You see, that's some real life, you know what I'm saying, disrespect. This is why these people do what they do. You get what I'm saying? These people benefit. First of all, to be a Native American, that means you are an Indian agent. You get paid to steal. Yeah. I got so many documents, bro, on these fucking people, bro. I'm just gonna mute up before I say something fucked up.
Hey, what's up, Naturalista? It's been a while. I actually shared one of your videos on Twitter. I didn't even realize who you were. Didn't realize that was you. My bad. That's not who I know you are, of course.
And they're not even Americans. You know what I'm saying? When you are federally recognized, that means that you are a U.S. You know what I'm saying? Citizen. And then how the fuck you gonna be original people when you are naturalized? You have to be a foreigner to be naturalized.
For sure.
That shit weird as hell.
What's up, Tay? Let me follow you back too. Now I'm getting. I might. Yeah. If this lives keep. Now I might be back on. I am gonna be back on live for real. But yeah, it's good seeing y'all. It's been a while since I've been on here, but I'm back. I got new videos. I made articles on Twitter. Like I'm about to share with y'all. Like, man, we about to go crazy on TikTok again. And then yeah, I've been on Twitter mostly. If y'all got anybody that make content on here, y'all want to share some videos with me, I got you. I'll share it on Twitter. Because I'm basically a media outlet on Twitter now. So I'm a media outlet for the Indians on Twitter. If y'all got some videos.
I'm about to say I follow you on Twitter, but I just dropped the video showing it's this thing called the Allegory of Louisiana. It's a clock. The clock has an American Indian on the back of it. It got one of us. If I could cut on my camera, if I had more followers, I'd cut on my camera. I ain't got enough followers. But you can Google this. It'll pop up. The Allegory of Louisiana.
Have I ever looked into Yakiti Koyi languages? No, I haven't. But I can. What's my Twitter handle is Darvid Osiris. I'm Darvid Osiris on all platforms. Darvid Osiris, the one and only. But if anybody's plagiarizing me, copying me, let me know. So I can Hulu their ass. Let me stop. No, I'm not even joking, but what was I about to say? Where we at? What was I about to say? But Chad, if y'all want to join my Discord too, I got genealogy classes on Saturdays and Sundays at 1 p.m. Eastern time. Y'all can hit me up for the Discord link. What's up, Tyrone? Or Tyrone?
Is my connection better?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Did you say something, Tyrone?
What's going on? I heard Baby Ghost was in the chat. That nigga a whole troll, bro.
I ain't pay this man no mind.
He out here claiming to be a Nigerian Seneca. he constantly go over there on Smoke Signal channel and Bat channel.
Wait, you said he look like a Nigerian Canadian?
No, he said that he's a Nigerian Seneca.
A Nigerian Seneca? I didn't heard it all, yo.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't know he'd be over there on Smoke Channel.
Yeah, all the time. Him and that white boy Turtle Gang Midwest.
Our Turtle Gang need to get them pictures offline. That's all he need to do. Get them. We better not ever catch a butt naked picture of you again, Turtle Gang.
What?
No, he got.
Y'all didn't see that?
That
shit was funny as hell.
That white boy that was on Sinetta, he calls himself Turtle Gang as well. There's another guy that Turtle Gang NYC. He brought him into the community, teaming up with a whole white boy, and that white boy turned on his ass. That's why you don't see Turtle Gang talk about anything lately or go at Aboriginals because his ass got caught up.
It was stupid. No, I mean, he tried to come at me.
I'm sorry. I was gonna say I just want to say this. I can never respect the people that call this place Turtle Islands, and you eat turtles and turn their backs into shells. I can bro. They are the opposite of us. We are one with nature. It's nothing off limits when it comes to your dinner table. Number one. And then these people want to claim to be the Buffalo Soldiers. Oh yeah, they said one Indian gone, one buffalo, and they know that we consume everything from the buffalo. They were trying to starve us out. So you mean out of all these fruits and vegetables that you? Let me mute up because I cannot.
I was about to say the people especially if you live near water, you mostly ate fruits and vegetables, and then like turkey.
I'm gonna drop down. Peace and love, everyone. Everybody have a masterful rest of the evening.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you for my cutie pie.
Peace and love.
Papa,
huh?
You going to bed?
Yeah, I'm gonna take my shower.
I'm
okay.
Pescatarian, but it's not by pescatarian, but it's not by choice. It's by nature because I can't eat.
Man, I cannot.
But I was saying that I had just made a video about that one guy.
Mm-hmm.
His name is like Josiah or something, or like people call him Chief Smokes a lot.
What?
Because he literally tried to come for my grandmother and say that she was wearing a wig. So I show how she like used to style her hair or whatever. And then I put up a picture because on one of his lives he was talking about how he only has like a little bit of European in his ancestry, and then he said that European was kidnapped by indigenous tribe, like the indigenous people of his tribe. And she was used to repopulate the entirety of the tribes, like multiple different tribes, and increase the numbers. So I'm like, you mean to tell me your distant ancestor was kidnapped in the 1900s and passed around between a bunch of guys and a bunch of tribes. That don't make any sense. And then I literally pulled up a picture of his grandmother, and she's white. And then I pulled up a picture of his great-great-grandmother. She's indigenous, and she's black with an afro.
Yeah, I heard about dude. He was actually in the live. I tried to invite him up. He ran.
He's scared. He's scared of me. He don't let nobody talk besides himself.
Who, Baby Ghost?
No, not Baby Ghost.
Josiah.
Josiah. Yeah,
he likes to be on his own platform, so he can.
So look, Jay Bird and David Darvid. Y'all remember when Josiah was chief valedictorian, right? Before he was Josiah.
How far back was this?
This is maybe 3-4 years ago.
When I had to be on here then, right?
This one he used to get on camera and be smoking cigarettes back to back to back to back.
That was like 3 years ago.
He still do it, but now he just vape off camera while he's still talking.
He don't just vape.
Yeah, I was on here 3-4 years ago.
He be his bottom jaw be like,
his jaw be moving like Bobby Brown jaw. When he be having that Bobby Brown
on phone them. I know you miss my love.
It's funny because he's from where I'm from. So we're both from Buffalo. I'm actually born in Buffalo, raised in Cali, but he lives in Buffalo currently. And when I went up there last, I was like, "Hey man, I'm getting ready to come up there. You wanna hang out, link up, and debate some stuff?" He was scared, like I was finna hurt him or something.
Oh no! Oh, he's from Buffalo. So is he a supposedly a northeastern stock?
Yeah, he claims that he's Seneca, but I've only found Mohawk in his ancestry.
You only found Mohawk. Oh yeah, I heard people have done his. Y'all done his genealogy, so I had Mohawk too.
Those are the Siberian cannibals that they sent over to that area. Look it up.
Wow. Hey, chill on that. My grandmother's Mohawk.
Oh yeah,
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. Around the time that happened, that's what I'm saying. Like when I looked into his stuff too, that's when they sent a whole bunch of those Siberian people over there, bro, and they was consuming our people.
Oh wow,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
my grandmother, she's Mohawk, but she don't look like most Mohawk people. She look like more kind of black with straight hair, but like his people be looking like all different kind of white and light skinned Asian.
Yeah, he had the receipts on his grandma. His grandma got an afro. His grandma afro probably nappier than everybody on the panel.
It is. Look at it.
My whole thing is it their people too? Because when you think about it, who the fuck gave y'all these names? Number one. Number two, is that the reason why y'all so claim to be us? Think about it. These people literally have the Department of Interior and the Bureau of Indian Affairs records of us, pretending to be us. There should be none of these people on Ancestry. Bro, why are we seeing white people?
Wouldn't that be fraud? Wouldn't that be scamming and identity theft?
That's because they got listen, I need to talk to y'all. This is about to go down. We have to be suing them because what Obama did, right? This foreigner literally signed the lawsuit. The lady who basically got $3.8 billion talking about she the original people, bro, she number one passed 2 years later. You know she wasn't no goddamn original person. She's a natural, bro. When I show you her picture, you're gonna throw up. So what they do, right, is blood quantum and certificate of Indian degree and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
They use our records. That's it. It's nothing to do with any DNA test or nothing.
Right.
They just set it up. They set it up to where like they make Mongol Siberian as the Indian, and they don't even collect genetic material from the Southeast. They label indigenous groups from the Southeast, such as what they label as Afro-Bahamian or African diaspora. These groups are already several different indigenous tribes like Muscovian or Sioux and Santee, Tuscarora, all types of groups that they deemed extinct on the census or whatever. They don't like collect genetic material from those skeletons because these Fed recognized tribes, they put their own legal limits towards keeping the government or these researchers from collecting those genetics.
This is right here.
For example, Cape Hatteras. That's out there in North Carolina. You got a Black American community that's out there, but they made a whole documentary where they got one white person claiming to be Croatoan.
Oh yeah.
Are you looking at the
Virginia Dare?
Yeah, let me expand you real quick.
Walter Rollins.
I probably gotta fix it.
Oh shit.
Okay. Do y'all see this lady?
More than one?
This lady. I got images of her shaking the hand with Obama.
Oh wow.
That's the first thing he did when he stepped into office, and that's how you hear how he had eliminated Negro and Oriental.
Oh,
now people
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Look at this. Look at this shit. I'm done. I'm done, bro. When you, my whole thing is, how can you deny the fact that every time we see y'all, it's a backdrop? You posing. You get what I'm saying?
What ethnic group she claimed?
She said that bro, when I try to look up her information, right? Hold on, y'all give me a second. I'll grab it. Y'all can talk.
All right, for sure.
What's the name of that lady that she just showed?
Yeah, she about to find the lady. And how long I've been on here? I've been
about an hour, I guess.
I've been on longer than an hour, like 2.5. I'm looking at StreamYard.
I'm just now getting on, so I don't even know.
Yeah, I got on at 10 o'clock, so I've been on for at least over 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours. That's 12 over Eastern Standard Time.
All right, I'm resetting my Wi-Fi because it keeps on bugging out. But I was trying to say earlier that I have pulled up a picture of.
You pulled up a picture.
I have pulled up of the Apiana man, like APIUNA.
Receipt, guys. Can you show that again?
Hold on, Tyrone. Jay Bird's trying to. Can you hear Jay Bird, Tyrone?
I heard him. I think.
All right. Yeah, you trying to get in there.
I was saying that I pulled up a picture of the Apiana man because they do, because you guys were talking about how like they look at these ancient remains. What they do when they look at the ancient remains is they say like, okay, well, Lucia had this DNA, but a lot of it was Melanesian and some of it related to the Brazilian people. And I mean, not Brazilian people. I think it was people from, I don't remember. It might have been Brazil, but either way it goes, they examine the DNA of the tribe and small DNA. I will share with the
what are you breaking up?
These people
breaking up now.
They only have a small.
Yeah, man, you gotta get off.
How about now? Better not, because my Wi-Fi is back.
Yeah.
You talking about that Wi-Fi. Dang. But you can receipt, got us.
Okay, so yeah, Eloise, I believe it is Corbell. Look it up, right? And then what else did you want to bring up? Okay, so this is the picture with her and Obama on it, but you can't hardly see it because I ain't on the big screen. But yeah, and the fact that I got so many documents, I've been on the phone with the Bureau of Indian Affairs. They got so many organizations, bro. These people are acting as, you know, the natives, right? They have fiduciary duties. Are y'all listening to me?
Yeah.
Fiduciary duties, right? And the way how they was able to do that is when they stormed into the Bureau of Indian Affairs, and now they started running these specific places that hold our records, right? So these people came up with what is it called? Damn, I'm gonna have to pull it up, y'all. I was gonna go live about this. The fact that they have it's like an agency to like dispute lands and all this other stuff. I can't even talk about it right now because I ain't got the
Mormons.
Huh?
Like the Mormons?
Well, see, the Mormons, right? These people literally have their own DNA ancestry thing because they were trying to trace their ancestors, you know what I'm saying, to basically have them come with them in the afterlife. I said, what the fuck? owned by people that's not us, and number two, they're ran by most of the natives.
Right.
The natives had the Native Appropriation Graves Partition Act or whatever, and these people dig up the bones and stuff. That's why they so quick in the comments and shit to say, "Oh, the bones that they dig up is not your people. It's not your people." They do that shit, bro. They need to be.
No, that's what I was talking about. Because
and then I just want to say this real quick, just like what you got up here. They scrape. Now I know that they destroyed it, but they scraped the skin of our ancestors when it was in the mounds early on, bro, and turning that shit into the first screen. I'm gonna mute up.
I was saying she's completely right about what she's was saying, because literally, like, when they take up these indigenous people's like remains, right? So I don't know if you guys have heard of, like, I think it wasn't the real Fry Bread, it was that other dude that he looked like a white dude with long hair. He claimed that he was from the Colville tribe. And he literally busted himself out. He said that his tribe has their own DNA database, right? And they're related to the Kennewick man. Now, if people remember, when the Kennewick man's remains were found, initially all geneticists were saying that he was Proto-European. He was European-esque, like he must have migrated from out of Europe and Asia. All of a sudden, the Colville tribe, and there was another tribe up in there in Montana, they were fighting against the geneticists, saying, "Don't do that to our ancestors. That's disrespectful. Rebury our ancestors." And then they ended up doing a genetic test themselves. And now all of a sudden, the Kennewick man went from being European to now he's 100% Native American. And on top of that, he's related to most people from those tribes. That doesn't make sense.
Jay Bird, guess what? The skull, when they did the craniometrics, it came back as Melanesian.
Of the Kennewick man?
Yes. The Kennewick man, Anzac boy, Naya, Lucia, all them skulls.
No, Lucia's DNA was analyzed and she came back as having predominant Melanesian ancestry. And guess what? When they did a DNA, when they look at people's DNA, the people that live today that are quote unquote related to these people only share a small fraction of the DNA with the person that they're analyzing. So they'll sit there and they'll say, okay, these people, they share like 1% of this DNA. So that must mean that they changed over time and came from this person because that little piece of DNA that they share. And then they emphasize those people saying, okay, well, these people are now indigenous. So their whole genome that we synthesize is indigenous. And then they sit there and they pass them off as full-blood indigenous. Meanwhile, the first person that they analyze barely shares any genetic relation to them, which is why I brought up Lucia.
And the thing is, the key thing is they said that they're not modern Native American.
Exactly. But that's why I brought up Lucia, because I don't know if you guys saw the picture I had of before her with the guy.
1 second. I'm gonna let y'all finish this build up real quick, and I'm about to wrap this thing up.
Okay. I was gonna say that the guy that I pulled up before this, he's the Apiana man. If you look at, he's from the same dig site, the same excavation site as Lucia. He has a curly afro on their reconstruction. They didn't give Lucia hair for a reason, because if they did, then everybody would know that she was black, not guess that she was black. So then they put up pictures of people that have her phenotype with straight hair. She had curly afro textured hair, just like the Apiana man who was found in the exact same time period in the exact same excavation site. That's all I was gonna say.
I mean, when it came to that, it said, the scientist said there was a Negroid person, right? And then not only that, what you find is that the museum that was placed in got burnt up. And then after that, Naya was suddenly appeared out of nowhere and shit, right?
No, so not Naya. They replaced the Lucia skull and brought in something else and said that, oh, we found another skull that was in the same spot as it, and said, this skull is not.
I mean, from what I seen, I'll go back and look at it, but from what I researched, Naya came after Lucia, the museum burnt up and everything. You feel me? So, and I found this out about 6, 7, 8 years ago. So this some old news. You feel me? But yeah,
it wasn't Naya. It was the Lucia skull. They had.
No, I know the Lucia skull was burnt up in the museum, right?
Yeah.
All right. So after it was burnt up, Naya appeared. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Yeah. What Jay Bird showed earlier is the one that got burnt up. They then replaced it with a skull that they said was found in the same area vicinity and said that this is the Lucia skull and try to run that by us like as if we didn't notice that shit. And they got this whole white Hispanic person
doing the
No,
mess.
which go back. That's Naya, cuz I'm telling you. Go back and just go back and look at it, bro.
For sure. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm about to wrap this thing up.
All right.
It's getting late. And then appreciate y'all for coming through. Make sure y'all follow me on all platforms. Like and subscribe.
Follow me, y'all.
All right, who going live next?
We're about to go live.
Who about to go live right now?
Okay, peace.
Who about to go live right now?
Me.
All right, I'm coming over. I'm coming over here.
Be over there.
All right, for sure.
Okay.
Y'all support. Follow